to talk, didn't we? And then switched off. Yeah. How's the birthday been so far? Oh, not counting the hour and a half before you went to bed. Anything farming related? Ah, nice. I know it well. Happy birthday, Args. I bought you a little present. She's a good runner. She might drink a lot of fuel, but it's got a good engine note. Oh, the sheep's in the back. Voice activity, right, there we go. No more push to talk for me. You get everything warts and all now. Yeah. Oh, it's doing the same. Yeah, we've got a lot to do, haven't we? So let me just jump on the map. We've got lime on 4, 6, and 14. Okay, so those are right behind the farm here. That's good. Got some planting of corn on field 2. Beans on field 6. Soybeans, you mean? Okay, I was like, what kind of beans are we planting? Baked beans. And cotton on 4 and 14. Okay, after we've limed them and fertilised on field 3. All right, well, that'll keep us busy, won't it? Thomas Mills says he can't hear you on stream either. Oh, have you switched your mic back on in your audio settings in OBS after you've done a vid? It's on channel 1, yeah? He's too excited, it's his birthday.
Excited, there we go. How's that? Is that working? Can everyone hear me now? Hello. I think we're there. I think I fixed it.
I can hear you.
You can hear me, that was the important part. Got yeah. How's that? Let's wait and see just a second.
We're good.
Look at that.
I'm getting green light. I'm getting thumbs up here as well.
Alright. Perfect. Don't know what happened. When I unplug my camera and plug it back in, it seems to cause a problem. There we go, I need to go back in. Yeah. All my hellos I said to everyone earlier, and the big thank yous. So, Mark Thor, Scott, and Isaac, all with super chats already. So, appreciate that from you all. Thank you very, very much.
Joshua says you've got the voice of an angel.
Is he talking about me or you?
You, I think.
Oh, right.
It's all about you tonight, mate.
All right.
I'm just the sideshow.
Well, hey, it's a good thing you introduced everything to what we're doing, so I don't have to go through and say it all again.
I think the majority of people are watching both, so...
Good. Well, yeah, I think your audio is coming through on my end, but...
Yeah, you'll probably hear the both. It's probably best to line the streams up and mute one of them and decide which audio you can listen to.
All right.
So, right. What we're going to do. I hate that lime spreader. Should we go and get that out of the way first?
Yeah, let's do that. And we could actually put some anhydrous on at the same time. In those fields, instead of doing it with the planter. Because we're going to have to use the early risers for pretty much all the rest of the crops.
Okay, so will you run the... So if I... as it's your birthday, you can choose what you want to do. Do you want to follow behind me with the planter?
Yeah.
The seeder?
I could do. Yeah, we'll split, we'll have a turn of each. But you get the lime started, I'll get the lime truck set up for you.
Cool.
And
start on field 4.
Sounds good.
Now the brakes on this are... I can't tell you how bad they are. How did you find them the other day, Ox?
Because like you'd warned me about them, I was doing really well until I didn't do really well and just about ended up in the one of the ponds down at the dairy farm.
Ah, right. Oh, he's taking them on the inside.
You're getting ready for your iRacing already. Alright, you do that, I'll get one of the planters set up and ready. Oh, I left the engine running in this one.
Randy Pepler saying the lime spread is a terrible graphic for the lime itself spraying. Looks like paint spray. I agree, it's not very good.
Yeah, Mark pointed that out to me as well. He thinks the texture's missing on it for the lime.
Well, I think it needs to go into the Mark Thor workshop and get a few things sorted, like the brakes and the lime animation.
Did you see the new...
You can do it as a birthday present.
Yeah, there we go. I'd prefer if it was green, though. Did you see the tanks I put in over here? So we've got a herbicide and a liquid fertilizer tank here now too.
Oh, nice. We are fully functional then, which is good because we've got no money left.
No, we were certainly chewing through it.
Derek Greenhole's saying Feliz Cumpleaños, which is apparently happy birthday in Spanish.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hamish has managed to get the stream synced.
Haha. Yeah, like FSG said, just mute one of them. Seemed to be the best way last time. So.
We won't judge you who you mute.
I've actually got your stream up here next to me on my phone, running on data, so...
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I can read your chat as well. It's good. Right, so...
I'm going to start on field 4, I think. I'll just go straight to field 4.
Yeah, okay. Good. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with all the birthday wishes, but thank you to everyone in chat who has wished me a happy birthday. So, it didn't start off too well. I was up until... what was it, about 1:30 AM trying to get the connection to work. I couldn't connect to the multiplayer server. I thought I'll test it before I go to bed. Fortunately I did. And messages between Mark, myself and FSG, and I finally figured out I had a corrupt single player save. And once I deleted that, or removed that save file, all was sweet, so got it fixed. Means I'm a little bit tired, but anyhow, good thing I'm not going to work.
Hey Ogs, this is cotton, so there's a lot of plants still in the field. Do we want to cultivate it as well?
We could, yeah, we could run the anhydrous through it. Farmer Taz, my good mate, $5 super chat. Happy birthday, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that. And obviously I did mention all the others that had come through already, but thank you all very much again. I appreciate the well wishes from you all. Well, yeah, I don't mind. I'll get one of the anhydrous setups going and come and till that field.
Yeah, I think it maybe needs it.
Alright.
Right, what am I doing here? I am turning on my GPS.
Still filling? No.
It is slow, that filler.
Yeah.
Like, brilliantly slow.
Right. Where are the...
You know, now we've mentioned that this needs a bit of work doing it, Mark Thor will be actually working on it now. It's like an instant.
Instant.
He can't help himself. Right, we're good now.
Ah,
Nice
Scorpion.
and clean.
Thank you very much, Scorpion. Another $5 super chat. Appreciate that, my friend. Right. Need to get one of the big seeders out to get the anhydrous off the back. What's your secret to trying to connect up these three things when you put them all on? Do you do the seed tank onto the anhydrous tank and then the toolbar on the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
And reverse the toolbar on at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
Yeah,
oh, some nice square fields. I like it.
I was quite good in selecting our fields when I set this up. I think we've only got the 2 circular ones, or 1.5 circular one anyhow.
I didn't mind that circular one actually. Your tip about splitting in half is quite good.
That's what I did with the lime. It actually
Frederick
worked quite well.
Lejeune, why lime before? If you see in the bottom corner there, Frederick, you'll see that it's changing the pH value of the field. So, I mean, we could do it after, but it's 6.5 dozen, isn't it?
At least it gets rid of the white texture, depending on which stage you do it. This way, technically, because we're going to run the anhydrous bath through it, it'll get mixed into the soil as well. And that doesn't connect that way. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I had to swap tractors. Take the FSG one off and put the Argsy one on.
Yeah, that's acceptable. I'll allow that. Even though I cleaned it.
Even though you cleaned it.
I'm just going to say hello to everybody who's joined the chat. Nice to have you all here. If you didn't know already, it is Argsy's birthday. So he is 74 today.
I like that truck, that little Ford, or not little Ford, it's a big Ford, as it should be here in Texas.
Oh, Isaac, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. He's bought you a pint, so we figured he should buy me one too.
Nice.
That's very, very generous of you, Isaac. Thank you very much. Closely followed by Techno Dragon with the 149 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. Very kind of you. Frederick, this is just a private multiplayer map that Argsy do a series on, but both Argsy and I have got community servers. So if you're a member of the channel, you can absolutely jump on and play with some of the other guys in the community, and very rarely me.
Very rarely you. I'm the same. My boys have been guys have been going hard on the server, and I jumped on the other day to see what had changed, and it was amazing. A very warm.
I'm going to have to do a drop into Homeworld at some point.
Absolutely. This is a big welcome to DJ Goham. Welcome here, dude, and thank you very much for that birthday super chat. Really appreciate it, mate. Nice to have you here. I liked watching your videos last night on the new production information they've released on FS22. That all looks very interesting, and the console players is going to be a huge difference to the way they can play the game, bringing in something else.
It does pretty look good, cool, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does look good.
So thank you, DJ. Appreciate that, mate. Keep doing you. You need me to sing a song? Thanks. No one needs me to sing a song. If you go back and watch Marksville when I made a little Dirt Busters rhyme up, you won't want to listen to it again.
Texas Assassin, what's up? How you doing? Currently playing this map from Texas as well. You Texas boys do love your own map, don't you? Thank you for the $5. Big Rich, looking good farmers, and happy birthday to Argsy.
Thank you very much, Big Rich. Appreciate those wishes. Absolutely, yeah. Big game changer for console, that info.
Oh yeah, and actually
awesome.
there was I watched DJ's video. I haven't even studied the pics in depth yet, but There's looked like some nice high-res textures on them. Some nice detail in the buildings.
Big Grizzy 79, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that.
And Logan Bieber, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend.
I'm gonna get.
I've just ripped through an entire load of lime in 3 passes.
Wow. Oh, I didn't bring the truck out for you. That's all full.
Alright, I'll let you off. It's your birthday.
It is ready to go.
I'll run and get it. Evening, Trey. How's it going? Nice to see you.
Must say, it's nice to be out running this anhydrous and having it work.
Oh, it was. I felt on the weekend when when we were recording. It was the same. It was very satisfying to see that green stripe going up the field.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ. DJ's dropped into my stream too. Thank you, DJ.
Nice, dude.
What a legend. Thanks for dropping by, man. Nice to see you. Double DJ love. Oof. The man, the myth, the legend, DJ Goham.
Zach, I must say I'm looking forward to American Life of Farming being available for you all as well. Mrs. Argsy Gaming's just written happy birthday in my stream. She's just come and stood next to me and said she went into the wrong one. So I don't know how. Thank you, my love.
This is actually a terrible place for me to park, isn't it?
It is, because I haven't taken headlands off, but that's right.
Whatever, DJ's just a weirdo. You're amongst fellow weirdos, DJ, don't you worry.
A legendary weirdo.
Legendary weirdo.
Everyone thinks when you're playing Farmsim and virtual farming you're weirdos. Except for those people who play it.
Yeah. We're all connoisseurs.
That fill point's a terrible little trigger too. That's actually something.
Add that to the list, Mark.
Yeah.
The list of repairs is getting longer.
Make the Titan great again.
Weirdo equals legendary status.
Everyone wants to be a weirdo now.
Well, yes, it's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like the new cool. Being weird is the new cool.
Yeah, Zach, American Life of Farming. When it's out, it is going to be a great map. I really enjoyed doing my little map tour of that and throwing it off for you guys. Lancey's done an exceptional job.
Your camera work on that vid was something else. Actually, nailed it.
It was
really nicely done.
I tell you, it was easy because the map does look so good. It's just when you zoom out and look at it, and you're just looking across and you're seeing 5 different farmyards and a whole lot of buildings and everything.
Yeah.
That was very cool. Very cool looking map.
Yeah. Frederick LeJohn is asking, what does the tank on the back of the cultivator do? That is anhydrous ammonia that it's applying to the field, Frederick. So if you jump over to Argsy's stream, you'll see on his mini-map in the corner, it's applying nitrogen to the field as well.
There you go. It's going green. An irony that the red field is turning green with a...
Oops. Farmer Hamish is impressed with your texture as well.
The texture, yeah.
So now, in fact, I'll jump out and just show you a bit closer because it is really nice. Argsy put some custom textures in here, so it's more of an authentic texture. I think sometimes it's almost like a tillage bar, this, rather than a cultivator. So it's dropping the anhydrous and just turning the soil. So you would expect it to leave some crop residue behind, rather than it being completely, brown soil. So I think it's a lot more authentic as a texture. It's nice.
And if you go back and look through my videos, I did a tutorial on how to install it. And all the links to where to download the custom files are there. So
there's some nice ones, aren't there?
Yeah. And Kedrick's got some, he's had some made for, well, his community have helped him make some, which he's running on Millennial Farmer map at the moment. And they look, I'd say, even just a notch above these ones. And I think, talking to him the other day, he was planning on making those available once they are finished. So keep an eye out for that.
Splendid. We'll get those applied for sure.
Scroft, thank you very much for that happy birthday wish, mate. Nice to see you. Keep up the great work on that Hofbergman map tour, or map review, or whatever that map. That's another one that's just out there and looks amazing, and the features that have been added into that. Have you checked that out, FSG?
I've had a little look offline. It is there's some nice detail in it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Some clever stuff going on there.
There is. Especially considering it's all done without Global Company too.
Yeah, very clever.
There's probably guys like that, Farmer Andy I think it is, who's made that map, and the GC guys who have sort of pushed giants to do that production. Production chains, I think
I was talking today about it with Mark in the Discord, and we were saying what happens to Global Company now, but actually it probably makes their job easier. They probably can focus more on creating brilliant production facilities, but not having to worry about the semantics of how it works as much anymore. Oh, see, Mark thought he's never stopped. He's just dropped the installing custom textures vid into the stream.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Mark.
This isn't a huge field, actually. I kind of feel like the massive planter would have been overkill in here.
Yeah, well, we talked about it while we were recording the other night, while we were chatting. While it's a big map, the fields don't actually feel overly large.
They're on. Yeah, probably that 33 over the other side that we planted the other day is probably not far off being one of the biggest, other than the round fields.
Yeah.
7 and 9 are probably the two biggest, actually. We'll buy them at some point.
We've got a whole lot of cattle to buy at some point. We're going to have a pretty big loan once we get some feed all made, which is probably going to be our next.
Yeah.
Once we've got planted and the grass is grown, it's probably going to be our next.
Got to do some grass cutting. In fact, we should probably tell them, actually, that's our aim, is we've pretty much blown all our money on kit to set the farm up. So we're going to take out a loan to buy our cattle, and then basically we've got to repay that loan and stock up again on funds, so we can get this starting to get this profitable.
That is the dream. Hamish is saying 46 looks brutal. Where's 46? The half round one there. So what size is that? It's 71 acres compared to 33, 72. So it's about the same size as that. What's 77? It's 127 acres, but it's got a bit of green around it. We've got this one here, Hamish, which is a half round one, which wasn't too bad. Again, wasn't too bad to do. And we did that.
Although we did agree we're going to square it off, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll next season we'll
just wasted land, isn't it?
It is, and that one doesn't actually have a pivot in it like a lot of the others, so we're not breaking that part of it. Quiet Hitman, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you very much
Kyle
for the
Simmons says it only feels small because you've been doing Australia and Flint.
That's true. That's true. It was West Australia which corrupted my saves last night.
So do you know if you've lost anything yet?
I don't think I will have, but it was playing up. I was having the issue you had the other day where it was just in your live stream. I'm sorry, survival, where it was just the vehicles were still moving and things were happening, but
yes.
you couldn't control anything. So.
Johan Boss, the pivots actually work on West Texas now.
Oh. I just realised, hey, Farmer Hamish was talking about my age. 46 looks brutal, not the field shape and size. Thank you for pointing that out, Fusion.
46 is a good age. That was me last month.
I'm not that far. I'm closer to 40 than 46.
That was just a late night, him stressing about his West Texas save.
It was. Grizzly, welcome in, mate. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And Jacques, welcome, mate. Thank you for all the wishes as well.
Botar wants us to run in tandem, so when you get to the top, hold fire and I'll...
Will do.
I'll come and join... Oh, are you going to wait there?
I'll wait here. Drummer Alan, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, my friend. Most generous of you and of everyone who's dropped in with a super chat. Really appreciate it. Oops. Automatically started driving there.
What speed are you running? 9?
Must be, I think. Jacob's Home and Garden Projects, just subscribed, thank you. There's one other there too. I realised I had I'd paused all my notifications in the last couple of streams, so I wasn't getting any of the audio or anything like that.
Oh, okay, switched it off.
Yeah, rookie mistake. Still learning, still learning.
Aren't we all, mate?
Leinster, thank you very much for that super chat. Presume 10 euros is about New Zealand $75. Not quite that far. I think it's about 2 to 1 at the moment, so be enough for a beer and a snack at the pub, so thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that.
There you go, Johan, you happy now?
These are always my favourite shots when we're in a field running together.
Wasn't Johan, it was Botar.
When we're running together in a field and you can sort of look back across your equipment at the other person.
The two seeding ones at the end of the last episode were very nice,
Yeah.
Van Riesen, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
I did notice Coleman put a video out yesterday on Euro Truck Simulator, so good to see he must have his PC back up and running in some way, shape or form.
It's held together by baler twine and gaffer tape, I think.
I think that's all it was packaged in when he got it sent back to him.
Yeah. I think you just plug it in, didn't you? It probably looks exactly the same, but plugged in. Johan, moisture measurement and precision farming will be the next thing. Yeah, possibly, actually. They've obviously got moisture in it already. Have we got crop moisture turned on, actually, Args?
Yeah, I think so. That's in seasons, not precision farming, too. Probably moisture management, he's talking more about actually water for irrigation and that sort of thing. Seasons does have...
Yeah, that's true.
Seasons does talk about having a drought mechanic, but you only get, small patches of withered crop or harvested crop, so it's not a huge part to it.
It's never big, is it?
No, it's just like weeds in seasons, so you could probably do away with it without spraying for weeds, and it wouldn't really matter.
Kyle Simmons asks, who do you all use for video editing, or do you do it yourselves? We are both very proud to do it ourselves, I think, aren't we?
Absolutely. And I think you've said it a few times, it's one of the fun parts about putting it all together.
Oh, definitely. It's like, taking the vision of what you've recorded and putting it down on into a vid is definitely fun.
I think we both found that because the last West Texas ran so smoothly, it was quite an easy video to edit, but the first one with all the dramas that we had, I really struggled with that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arctic Farmer. Buy yourself as big a beer as you can get in New Zealand. You'd send me some Icelandic beer, but it's stupid to send a super chat. You're probably not wrong. I'll have to have a look now and see if I can find some Icelandic beer and enjoy. Thank you very much for that.
I've got Donald Brown here saying, "Hey, Farmsim Guy, you and Args work good together. I love watching you all. Happy birthday to Argsy. Let's go. Keep up the great work you do for the community." Thank you very much, Donald. That's lovely.
Yeah, thank you,
Lovely
Donald.
comment.
Very kind
Much
words.
appreciated. Mark Thorley says you both pay professionals for video editing. Technically, I would have to pay myself because that's what I do as a job. But well, I used to. I don't do it as much anymore. I just end up managing people and shouting at people. I miss actually being on the tools.
That's much the same as doing a live stream or a multiplayer with you then.
Touché. I've got my view distance turned right up. A little bit juddery.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. I was doing a map tour, recording for a map tour last night.
Oh, nice. Well, can you tell us what map?
I am looking at Ola Holdor's Rennebu.
Oh, beautiful.
Which is gorgeous.
Yeah. Awesome. I caught a little bit of his live stream yesterday on Twitch where he was building some of the barriers. It is, yeah, it's going to be a stunning map.
It's one of those, when you actually feel like, you can feel that like his heart and soul's gone into it. Like you could just sense like somebody's been so passionate about it for so long. And you can actually feel it through the map when you're driving around on it. You're just like, yep.
Yeah, cool. Are you out of line?
I am out of line.
I was watching you drive along going, has he realised he's out of line or too busy reading chat?
Yeah, too busy reading chat.
Yeah. Paul Campbell's just messaged and said he loved the blooper at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
It was if you listen closely during the actual video, you can hear the moment I'm still chuckling about it when we did the retake. Credit to FSG's defence, it was early on a Sunday morning for him.
Oh, I was
It's half asleep. I'm sure that's what it was.
And we were into hour 3 of filming.
We were actually, yeah. We'll have to manage that a little bit better next time.
I'm having to do that thing where I jump in the truck to trigger the fill as well.
Now that's an idea, Mark, and he's put it in your chat as well. We could edit each other's videos as a one-off.
Oh, we should do that for a laugh.
That'd actually be quite interesting.
I sense a load of sabotage there. Clown music and
sheep dancing across the screen.
Yeah.
Ryan, hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you're impressed. I've remembered that every time I see Donna Orange in the chat, it is Ryan. Unless it is your mum that's watching. It's your birthday on the 19th, so happy birthday on the 19th of June. I guess when we get a community as large, certainly as large as FSG's, and as mine's growing, when there's only 365 days of the year and you've got over 5,000 subs, it's probably almost someone's birthday every day.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's a funny thing to think of. Randy wants us to include every one of each other's bloopers. We would, if we knew we were doing that in advance, be so careful about what you did.
Oh, totally. Totally. Well, I just jumped straight into 14.
I guess so.
Might as well, hadn't I?
Yeah. Not taking too long to get these
In fact,
done.
I think even my, I don't even need to redo my,
Of course, your auto drive, guidance steering.
yeah, my GPS should work perfectly.
Apparently I had
Hayden Huss says, come on, 62 likes only. Yeah, come on guys, hit the like button. It helps the algorithm loads.
Absolutely. I was chatting to Kadirk about that yesterday actually in his stream. About always forgetting to remind and plug yourself though.
I know, it's an alien concept.
It is. It is funny. I think it's.
I've actually
carry on.
I've actually forgotten to. I keep forgetting to put my sub little animation in these days.
All right. Which one have you got that still has the zombies on it?
I think it's new members.
New members, right? So many things that you need to write down and remember to do, and find the time to do them. Then.
Yeah.
Brett Johann Stein, can you do more of the Western Australian videos? Absolutely, we'll be doing more. I was recording last night and the night before for that, so I think I've got everything I need for the next episode, which I will be editing later on, and it should be out tomorrow. Is the cattle yard working? I believe so. I managed to buy some cattle in every one of the pens for doing my intro to the videos, so it should all be there.
Hey, forward Ags in the house.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, forward Ag. Welcome in, guys. Oops. Might have just hit one of the power boxes. Don't tell the utility guys.
Yeah, we've probably pulled a lot of power lines down in the last couple of episodes.
Oh, Fusion, you got to go back to work. Well, thanks for stopping in, mate.
Yeah,
appreciate
take it easy,
having you here. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Poor Fusion's back in the office these days.
Hard life, eh? Hard life.
Farmer Hamish says, no hater today. That's because Argsy can't log on to his other channel. Because he's having to play.
No cattle yet, Arctic. We're working on that. We need to get some feed made first. We could have always bought some, but we're in the prep stages, so once the grass is grown, I think we'll get some silage and hay made so we can mix up some TMR. Why is my nitrogen not looking like it's applying along here? Is it just a lag to pick up that, or can you see it on your screen? Is it green?
I'm on pH, but let me just jump in and see if I can see it on precision.
Even on precision, it's patchy.
Nitrogen. No, it's no, it's not. That's interesting.
It
You've
is.
run out, have you?
No, I'm 64%. Could be because I don't know whether I clipped the edge of the grass or what's going on. See what happens when I go back down this. Perhaps I ripped the pipe off when I hit that power box.
Maybe. Scorpion just realised we're the cause of all Texas's power problems.
Yeah, so it's working now. Fine.
Take care, simulation farmer. Is it working again? Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Maybe you lowered it too low on the grass.
Perhaps so, but it's cultivated a whole along here. It's changed the texture. It just didn't apply the anhydrous. That's right. The planter will do it. We'll put some fertilizer in that when we plant it. I would love a coffee, Mrs. Argsy. Thank you. Yeah, there you go.
I would love a coffee too, but I don't think Mrs. FSG is watching.
Oh, she's in my stream, is she not in yours?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my goodness.
Last time I saw her, she was sewing on badges to a scout uniform.
Alright. Well, I just had Donald Duck subscribe. So
Donald Duck?
The Donald Duck just subscribed. Welcome along, Donald Duck. I appreciate that. Mark,
who needs DJ Goham when you've got Donald Duck?
Mark Thor would also like a coffee. I think you're right, John and Mark. I'll run back along the field edge and just see if I can pick it up without quite running over the edge. Now we're going to just direct plant these next two fields.
Yeah, I think we just get the planters out, shall we?
That's good.
Quite like these field sizes, actually. They're big enough to not be annoying, but not so big that you spend the entire episode in one field.
Right. Well, in. A little bit further away from the field.
Hey, we got Donald Duck subscribed to me too. Thank you, Donald.
Nice. No, even that's still too close.
Oh, nice little lag spike.
Might have been an auto save. No, it just doesn't like the edge of this field for some reason.
Wonder if it's the field boundaries set different.
It could be. I've moved in a little bit now. Yeah, it must be that. Because I've moved about, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet off the edge of the texture and it's working now. Thank you.
Let's see if we can top up here without... No, that is strange. Go and flick the switch in the cab.
I've just read Mike's comment on your stream. For Father's Day, I'm going to release a new fragrance. Nobody in the car seems to like it. I'm going to have to tell my kids that. They'd appreciate that one.
It's a classic dad joke, though.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
I know why this isn't working.
The truck out of line.
No, I folded up to drive down the field. Got to unfold. It only seems to load when it's unfolded as well.
Does it?
Yeah. Add that to the list. Mark, I hope you're writing these down, mate.
You might as well just start from scratch, Mark.
Paint it green then as well.
Mm-hmm. So you called it. I called it. Wait, get your spreader out of the way too. Come on.
Right in front of me. All right, all right. So impatient. You missed a bit here.
Don't get in the way then. Funny. Too funny. Those new 3D tracks that are developed and working on, they look incredible, do they not?
Oh, don't they? I see KMN was dropping them onto his New Hollanders the other day. I think everybody's going to use them. Sid's going to update all his tractors with them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look fantastic, don't they? I'll go and fill this up. We'll be back in a week.
We might as well get the other planter out. We could actually, if you want to take a pause, we can get this field planted if you want.
I've got now. I'll top it up. I won't fill it right up because I've only got about 2 or 3 passes left on that top field.
We've got that. We've got that other one too.
Oh, true. Oh, we'll top it up then. Like literally, my entire chat is screaming at me that the truck is empty, and I'm reversing. I'm just sitting there going backwards and forwards, not reading the chat. Oh dear.
That's right. I spent 5 minutes talking to my chat without my mic working.
That truck sounds beef. This truck, actually, the noise on this truck, I don't know if it's something with this map, but it's a lot louder, the Roadrunner Plus on this map than another one. It's actually drowning out my chat the other day.
We might have lost another power box. If the power goes out at the farm, you'll know why.
Alright. Probably Scorp's lost. Scorp can't watch the stream anymore. Power's gone off in his house.
Donald Duck is asking if I'm a duck like him. Not last time I checked.
Mark Thor, can we put a request to fix these Meridian fill points as well? So they don't pour on the floor and it loads up the hitbox on them. They're too low as well. The spout needs to be about another 3 feet higher.
You just need to pick equipment that's a little bit lower. Just pick equipment that's a little bit lower.
Could we not get a conveyor belt or an auger? So you empty it onto the floor and then auger it into a...
Could do.
It's like overkill.
Alright.
Or you just angle your camera so it looks like it's going in, like I've done now.
That's what I normally do, yeah.
Just pretend it's not happening.
Someone in chat's asking if the anhydrous tanks are private. Someone called Forward Egg. I don't know what they're getting at there.
Yeah, you can't have it Forward Egg. It's
only for
just
cool,
for special
cool people.
Forward Ag actually sent me a picture of one of the other guys in the Forward Ag team's real life setup, and he's got a 9RX with a Bourgolt planter or cedar with a 850 air cart, and then the real life version of their anhydrous tank, and
nice.
It looks the business. I'll have to share it with you.
That'd be cool.
Looks very cool. How do you find the time to mod and be a farmer? I'll never understand that. Same with the JS mapping guys. How we do?
It's not for long though. Are we getting a little suggestion that will be going a bit more public? Is it?
That's exciting.
Are we in a breaking news situation here?
King Crocodile, sorry mate, this is just a map that Argsy and I have got set up for a series we're doing. It's not a public multiplayer, unfortunately. But both of us do have multiplayer servers. If you want to join either one of our channels, you can play with the rest of the community.
What's taking you so long to fill up? I've filled the planter up twice.
Because I'm rocking like 110 tons of
lime.
How much have you got in yours? Like 5?
100 bushels of corn and 800 gallons of liquid vert. Come on, it's not mine's bigger than yours type of stream.
Ooh, nearly rolled it.
That's what I just about did, taking the truck down to the other field.
There's no point in me parking it here actually, because
no.
The other field's further down, but as this is here I might as well.
Get yourself filled up and I'll go down, go take it down, I'll bring the lime down for you. I'll ignore the fact your auger's out.
Might as well have just filled it up then.
Might as well have, but you didn't. 70,000 acres in real life. It's not a small land holding.
That's nuts.
Did we put triticale on this map? It comes with it on it, Brian. The triticale and sorghum are both in the map from the start. It's the one thing I haven't actually tried doing yet, is putting any custom materials in, or crops.
It's your next job with all your spare time.
Next job in my spare time.
another red dot. It's like a sniper.
Oh, I can't get it.
It was on as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. What? Typical case, it's just not working properly. Oh, there it is. Oh. That's gone again now. Right, don't move. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm going back to planting. Well, you figure that out. Paul Campbell, thank you very much for that super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Some guy must be concentrating hard. He's being very quiet.
Oh, there's another pylon. What is going on with this stupid thing? Oh, there we go.
Come and plant some crop.
I'm gonna fold it and refold it. I've like literally got 2 passes left in this field, and then we can plant both fields. Did you bring the other tractor down as well?
Yeah, I've got them both here.
Oh, stuff it then. This is getting parked.
Right, what did I say we were putting in these 2 fields? Cotton, wasn't it?
Yes. So... oh dear. Evening, Mr. Swede. Nice to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Sander, any donations? Yeah, certainly there's been a few. I think Argsy's got the lion's share, but it's his birthday, so we should.
Start the engine.
Now the big question is, can you share your GPS track?
I can, if I set it up properly.
The sweet noise of the sweet whine of the early riser planter.
There we go, A point. Mr. Ferret, thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Nice to see you, my friend. What is that? It. There we go. Right, I'll save this for you. This way here. We go add. I need to put the name in first. Oh, you can use that one that's just called track name if you like. That should work. I hope.
Right, how do I load it?
In an ideal 10. I've got 3 of them on Western Australia. I think we're already set up with, we got 2 X9s on this map.
How do I load it in, Ox?
I
can see it.
You just double click on it, I think. In the base group, just click on that track name.
Yeah, it's not working. Oh no, it did. It did. It just wasn't showing up because I hadn't moved.
Right.
Right, let's get it lined up. I'll do better than Args, who just drove on sideways to the field. I'll not miss any.
Here we go. Why are you backing up twice?
I'm getting my cedar straight.
Mike, while we're planting cotton, cotton is a cash crop for us on this map. We've got
make a bit of money.
Yeah, so so we've planted the oats over here in this field 3, and that's so we can get some horses. We're going to plant corn in field 2, to make silage. We've got the feed mixer, so that's close there, so we don't have to run it a whole long way. And then everything else is make some money to pay for the cows.
Can't wait for the big version of this to come out.
No, that'll be pretty cool when it is available. Now I reckon I'm just going to go straight through to field 14, plant them both in one run.
That's not a bad idea. We'll just accept that last bit of lime, we don't need it.
Oh, that's right, you didn't finish the lime. I don't know then, what do you want to do?
We can do an experiment, see how much less the yield is without the lime.
Alright. Scorpion reckons we should do loose cotton rather than baled cotton. Probably wouldn't actually be too bad on this. It's not a huge area.
No, it's not that big, is it?
We could look at doing that. We haven't done anything about buying or getting any cotton harvesters yet, so $18,000 isn't going to get us very far with buying a couple of those.
No, it really isn't. Just add it to the bill. Sam Bernard, how are you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm going to be a good farmer and lift my planter going across there though. Sphinx Solar, they are indeed custom planter textures.
This needs, that needs anhydrous too, mate.
It'll be going on with liquid fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
Just need to check if I got, yep, activated automatic application.
Oh no, neither do I. It's going yellow.
Mine's
No,
yellow too,
yellow's what we
yeah,
need.
it's active, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? Precision farming is clever, isn't it?
It is pretty good. Gonna run along the headland and
It's another one of Argsy's custom textures. This lovely.
should work pretty good with this planter because it's a 30-inch row spacing. If you can get them lined up, it looks pretty smart.
It does look pretty good.
Do I have a preference with maps with the word West in their name? It's turned out that way. To the point where I even started calling this Western Australia the other night when we were
I do
recording.
it all the time.
Yeah. West is best.
I get them wrong all the time.
What is anhydrous, Mr. Ferret? Anhydrous, or ammonia. Anhydrous is a type of fertilizer or nitrogen that's applied. Largely in America, I don't know, or the States, I don't know anywhere else that uses it a great deal.
Yeah, my dad used to use it because he grew maize. He was one of the few farmers in Cheshire that he grew maize, so he used it. But it was, I remember it being pretty toxic stuff.
Yeah. It was funny actually, I was watching The Chase the other night. Good British program.
Oh yeah.
One of the questions was nitrogen, what other element make up an ammonia? And I was like, oh, I know that, NH3. All because of Farmsim. So there you go, educated. You get an education playing Farmsim.
Educates you as well, yeah.
I don't know why it was ever used. I guess it was probably easier to make before, just historically, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was it's not a byproduct or anything, is it?
Mrs. FSG's just come good with a cup of tea.
Oh, well done.
Burns you, yeah, Johan's saying. Not toxic, but aggressive in terms of
Is
it
that
will
right?
burn you. It's applied under pressure as well, isn't it? So it's liquid, but it turns to gas when you... That's why you have to bury it. That's why you've got to get the toolbar to bury it under the soil.
Is that right?
Yeah. Changes from a liquid to a gas as it comes out of the tank. And
Yeah.
I think that's right. Somebody will confirm that in the chat. But I was watching it last year on Millennial Farmer when he was putting it in. Got quite a good little education there. My sim rig arrived today.
Oh, very nice. I'm surprised you didn't cancel the stream on us then and say I'm busy. My internet's not working.
I've got nothing to bolt onto it yet.
I got a notification today without even having subscribed to anything through Fanatec. Oh, it must have been a GT Planet actually online. Said that they were doing a second release of them, but don't get in quick. And
you didn't instantly just buy one?
No, that would certainly not go down very well with Mrs. Argsy.
I just got the... Where are you putting that? It's actually not that big. It's quite compact when it's all built up. But it is just another lump of computer stuff sitting in the house.
Yeah. Samuel Morden suggested if we really want to make this a West Texas style gameplay, get Gleaner combines and do winter wheat. I wonder if the...
I know, you love your Gleaner, don't
I love my little Gleaner. Might be a little bit small for this one. There is a bigger one out there, I know that. Yeah, we can plant wheat in late autumn, early winter. That could be an option once we get some of our first crops off. We could look at planting some.
Yeah, that's not bad. Cycle the fields quick. Carreno is asking, he's learning a lot about Giants Editor. He's thinking of making a map in the plains of Oklahoma and really wants to add bison.
Ooh.
If it's possible to add a new animal. It probably is possible to add a new animal, but you probably have to be going into the base game files to... So that's a big challenge, that.
Yeah, I mean, they've added ducks and goats and... What else is there? If you go have
Calves.
a look... Go have a look at Hofbergman. What they've added in terms of animals on that.
I suppose that'll be map based as well, won't it?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, because you can't access game files.
GPS is a blessing, isn't it?
GPS is the greatest mod for stuff like this. It's so good. There we go. Nice passing shot. Forward
Egg, thank you very much. And after all you have done for us, that is the last thing I would expect from you guys. Thank you very much. $50 super chat.
Wow.
You guys are too generous. Thank you.
Well played, guys.
Very much. Appreciate that. And as we've said, thank you very much for allowing us to show off your equipment. You would not realise the number of times we get asked, I know myself and FSG get asked about where we got it from, how it's set up, is it available. So if the inside word is it's going public soon, that'll make a lot of people very happy.
Mrs. FSG just brought my tea in the proper mug, the official FSG mug.
Now, I've been meaning to say to you, you sent me something back after your stream. It still has not arrived.
Yeah. Has it not?
No.
Disappeared somewhere.
Must have. I think it must be stuck on a boat in the Suez Canal still.
I was kind of hoping it was going to arrive in time for your birthday.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to it turning up, and it's not here.
Frederick, what wheel do I use? I use the heavy equipment bundle, Logitech heavy equipment bundle with the side panel.
Mr. Ferret, your combine burnt down a 2016 Class Lexion 780. That is, that must be devastating, honestly. Could not imagine that. I remember my father had a fire in a tractor, but they managed to get it extinguished before it caught a few years ago. But that was pretty nerve-wracking, but I could only imagine when you're watching it burn and helpless how devastating that must be for you. I am really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's tough. And the class 780.
A nice combine.
It's my favourite.
Someone's favourite. Yeah, I was going to say someone's favourite. Alex Backstrom, thank you for the sub.
Big Rich has got corn to chase. Take it easy, mate. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Thanks for watching, Rich. Take care, mate. And you get another stream.
Bold Robin, how you doing? Hey, Fat Rat. Caden says, happy birthday, Ogsy.
Oh, thank you very much, Caden. Very nice of you to say that. Getting it at Lexian 8900. Is that a brand new model? I'm not up to speed exactly with naming conventions and what things are.
It's a bigger, I think it's a bigger one of the same kind of era as the 790.
Right.
It's a bigger one.
It's got an 8 in front of it, so it must be bigger than the 7. Yeah, Longhorn cattle on this would have been cool school.
Joe Panico says, happy birthday to Argsy. He's just subbed to you as well yesterday. Better late than never.
Nice, thanks, bud.
Joe sent me a lovely, lovely note a couple of weeks ago just saying that how he really loved the channel, and he's got his 6-year-old grandson is mad on FarmSim as well. So I sent him a couple of mugs, and I got a great picture back of the two of them with the mugs.
Nice.
So.
I remember seeing that in your stream. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Does someone need a timeout? Why would anyone need a timeout, Mark? Are you bored as an admin, as a moderator? Nothing to do with all these lovely people in here.
Zach, is this the base game Magnum or a mod? This is the... Is this the Cal Farms one, Ox?
I think so. I knew you were going to ask me that. I think so. The Cal Farms or the K-Series modding one? Now, I'm not sure.
It was a... Was it not a joint effort?
Could have been. Looking in the shop now. Magnum US series, and I think it's in I think this one's on Mod Hub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Evening Stubborn. God, it's the only problem with the open mics.
I was just going to say
thank you first.
I was going to say thank you to Farmer Hamish for the super chat, which I see's kindly given to you as well.
The anhydrous
brothers. What were a dangerous chemical. Alright, Mike, take it away. Mike said, before I go, Uggsy, one last dad joke, so we're just going to stay here and see what this is.
Alright, yeah, we've got to hear that first.
Oh, Mark, yeah, no spammer, Mr. Ferrets. All good. Caden, thank you. Found his way over here from your channel, so thanks for coming over, mate. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. I'm waiting eagerly for Mike's joke now.
We can't send it in Argsy stream, so we've decided to send this here. What is this? I've got a link to Forward Egg. You have to make them an admin. Off for the evening. Take care, everyone. If this is what I think it is, there's going to be some happy people in this stream. I'm just going to jump off and check it.
Hey guys. What did Mike say? Well, Mike, a dad joke doesn't become a dad joke doesn't become a joke until it's full grown. And grown as in Groan. I don't want to groan, but He's off. Well, thank you, Ford Egg. I'm going to take a look then.
He's got a preview of his new planter coming. I'm just going to download it and share it on stream. If I can. If I press this button here, you'll see a picture of Ford Egg's next project. The tank at the front there.
Is that the KC 600 at 6,000, is it?
That is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
I'm about to zoom in a little bit. And he's got a bore, it's on a bore hole cedar. Is that a custom tanker behind as well?
I'm looking at your stream now to watch.
That behind. Is that a custom air cart or is that the bore hole air cart? Anyway, that tank up front looks great, doesn't it?
I'm going to have to wait because get the delay still watching yours. I hear you talk and then 20 seconds later see what you're talking about.
Alright, yeah. Has to go all the way around the world, doesn't it? Very nice Ford Egg. Very nice indeed. Right, shut that down.
I'm quite
so there's loads of people I want to say hello to that have jumped by. Nick Del Piore says, happy birthday, Argsy. Hello, FSG. Stubborn Gaming, happy birthday, Argsy. And Morella, who I dropped onto her channel the other day. Great to see some female representation in the FS community. More of that, please.
Nice. Jacob, thank you very much for that £5 super chat. And Mr. Ferret for the £1 as well. You certainly did not have to do that. You're already a channel member, so. But I do appreciate the support from you.
Oh, Jonathan Bear said, happy birthday to you as well, Alex.
Nice. I'll just say to everyone, thank you all very much for the birthday wishes. Fun hanging out here and being able to just chat, chew the fat. Get some more work done on West Texas. It'll be nice to, if we get our planting done, we'll be able to progress through the series a little bit quicker. Be nice.
Canyon Roberts Outdoors, how are you doing? Nice to see you. He says happy birthday to you as well, Args.
Thank you, thank you.
And Brecken Hulk, nice to see you here. And Joey says, happy birthday, Argsy. He's from Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada.
Nice.
It's always nice to see such a big Canadian representation.
Almost feel like sometimes they're second behind the Texans in here.
Yeah.
Samuel, yes it is an Atlanta Braves hat, but I'm wearing it because it's got an A on the front, not because I'm too up with the Atlanta Braves. To be honest, if I had to pick a baseball team, and probably disappoint a few people, Houston Astros would be the one I would support. We've spent a week in Houston a couple of years ago when they were having the World Series on there, so I caught the bug with baseball then.
There you go. Carreno says, are those water stations that take up a few square meters on the edge of the fields operational? No, they're not if they're just sitting on the edge of the field. I think they're just decorative. Unless they've got a pivot with them, and then you can use them. Getcha Some has just joined, new to the channel, watching from North Texas area. Well, welcome. Hope we're doing your great state proud with our farming.
Mr. Ferret, thanks for stopping by, mate. Really sorry to hear about your combine. That's a bummer, but pleased to see you've got something lined up to replace it already. 8900 certainly sounds like a good addition. So best of luck with all that. Thanks for hanging out with us.
I'm going to fill in this narrow gap behind you, Oggs. I'll follow in behind you. And
oh, yeah, do that. Yeah, get us back on our GPS route. Oh, you haven't put your camera back up. You're hiding.
Oh. Sorry. There you go, Scope. Can't get enough of this work of art.
He needs his Jason Statham fit.
He does.
I could not be more excited the other day when people started validating that.
Yeah, like unprompted as
Yeah,
well.
it
That
was
was slightly
fantastic.
worrying. I'm gonna have to work on my Cockney accent. On that.
I knew that'd offend you, Sam, when I said about the Astros. It certainly disappointed me when that all went down. Ryan, we've already got some sorghum planted over in field 12. Over there, so...
Mark Thor's just said Picasso would be proud. Cheeky bugger. Paul Shorter, evening FSG, happy birthday, Arx.
Thank you, Paul.
Forward Ag started referring to me as Farmer Statham. Do not need any more abuse from you lot.
Ryan.
The comedy is Mrs. FSG despises Jason Statham.
That's the best part, to be honest. Mrs. Argsy Gaming likes him.
Oh, well, there you go.
Ryan, do I have a dog? Yes, I do, and he was just having a bit of a coughing fit down here next to me, so...
Forward Ag is staying for the banter.
Nice.
Can't stay away.
Yep, you can stick a tank behind that. I think I put the drawbar on the drawbar option on here. Yeah, there it is.
We could have done that for a little bit of extra quantity if we wanted, but we're putting so little liquid fert on.
Yeah, well,
I suppose on this field we've already done it.
Mm. I'm running out of seed before I run out of fertilizer, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, this texture's awesome when you filled in a few rows.
It's nice though, really.
Really clean. Joe, I love Chicago. Brilliant city. Not spent as much time as I would like there, but it's a really... Just every time I've been there, it's just fabulous weather. I know it's pretty cold in the winter, but...
If you want to move to Chicago, I think Giants might be advertising a community role, coordinator role.
That's true, yeah. See if I can convince them.
No, I have never played Snow Runner. I've
Neither have I, and I'm surprised I haven't, because it does look very good.
Does look good.
My issue is time.
Absolutely, that's mine too. I brought Euro Truck and American Truck simulators last year when they were on special, very cheap, and I think I've spent about 2 hours on one of them and none on the other. And I bought Cattle and Crops a month or two ago with the plans to sort of do a little review on that compared to Farmsim, and just have not had time to do that either.
It's always the way, isn't it?
It is.
Mike Hansen, do we have weeds turned on? We do have weeds turned on, Mike, yes.
Yep.
Just because it's not as laborious in seasons as it is in non-seasons gameplay. Logan Evans says happy birthday, Args. Jonathan Bear says we need to do a meetup one day. We are going to have the first ever FSG con in Texas. When that'll be, I have no idea. And who will turn up, I have less of an idea, but we'll do it for a laugh. Scorp's going to do the barbecue.
I wouldn't be against going back to Texas again. I had a great time there.
It's one of the bits of America I've not been to. Spent a lot of time East Coast, New York, Boston, with work, and Chicago with work. Joe, unfortunately, with my old work, so I'm not travelling as much as I used to, which is actually a bit of a blessing. It got a bit silly. My worst week, well, it wasn't worst week ever, but I spent a week out in Minneapolis, and I got on a plane on the Friday night, and the client that we were working with walked up to me and he went, couldn't be back on Monday for a meeting, could you? So I had to fly all the way back to Scotland, and then literally emptied my suitcase, slept, got up, repacked my suitcase, and left that evening again back to Minneapolis.
I suppose it's not too bad. Like, what is it, a 5-hour flight from UK to...
Do you know what, it's actually door to door, from walking out my front door and opening the door of a hotel room. It was about 12 hours.
Right.
You couldn't go direct.
Yeah.
So you had to go to Chicago, Newark or Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Chicago was better, and they only did the Chicago flight in the summer, though.
Yeah.
But that was fine, because it was only an hour's hop then from Chicago to Minneapolis.
Yeah. I think our flight to Houston was 15 hours just on the plane.
Jeez.
And then
I've done Hong Kong, that's my longest flight, 14 hours.
Yeah, and then we flew, when I was in the UK, we flew Heathrow to New Zealand via Singapore. With only a couple of hours in Singapore, I think it was 30 hours from end to end.
Oh, that's brutal. But I was saying, we were talking, funnily enough, me and Mrs. FSG were talking the other night about, like, New Zealand's on our big holiday. We want to do a big holiday when COVID's done, because we've not been on holiday anywhere. We're not content now with just doing a couple of weeks in Spain in the sunshine. We're going to do a proper experience holiday for the kids, and New Zealand's one out.
Nice.
As the location to go, but Mrs. FSG's not big on the long flight. But I kind of think once you go over about 7 or 8 hours, 14 hours or 20 hours doesn't feel much different. It just, you go into this kind of trance.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. No, I haven't named the dog yet Arctic. I need to think about that. I think there's about 3 or 4 suggestions for what to call it. So. Have to wait and see.
Statham.
No one had suggested that one. I couldn't bring myself. Well, you'll have to go around in New Zealand then if you come down this way. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll have to let you know.
Alright. You're going to have to... Mrs. Argsy Gaming's just turned up. Look at what she's just brought me for my birthday. Oh, where is it? There it is.
Oh, I can't see.
She's gone out and got an AG branded hat done for me.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh. Need to fix it. Hang on. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash at the end of the field.
That's my job.
It is your
look
job.
At that.
She was hassling me the other day. She's like, "You need to send me your logo." I didn't know what for. I'm guessing this is what it was for. There we go. Oh.
Excellent work, Mrs. Argsy. Excellent work.
Look at the camera. Oh, this is serious now. We've got our own hat. It's very cool. Thank you. Oh, I'm out of seed. John Modding, welcome buddy. Nice to see you. Where is your finish hat gone? They're on all my other series. We're in Texas, so we have to wear the cowboy hat. But it's still around.
Joe is asking, are we near each other? Joe, we are literally on the other side of the world from each other. Argsy lives in New Zealand and I live in Scotland. So it is, what time is it for you, Args? It must be 9 AM for you? 9:30?
Yeah, 9:30. Yep.
9:30 in the morning. And it is 10:30 PM in the evening for me.
Yeah, I think our geographical opposite for New Zealand is somewhere in Spain. We went right through the Earth's core.
Is that right?
Oh, I'm not concentrating very well. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying. We're going to crash into one of the silos.
I'm doing the same. How are you out? I've got 16% left.
Don't know.
Forward Ag's asking if Giants would let the air carton drill through console testing if it had every other drill cart PTO hose joint connection for universal use on it. I would be surprised if they didn't. It's always worth giving it a go. It is, Joe, isn't it? It's so, like, I've talked about this a lot in terms of, and I'm sure Arg says as well, it's like crazy that I can sit and play a computer game in Scotland at 10:30 at night, and I've got people all over the world. I mean, we've literally had, I think, every country represented, give or take, over the last, we've had people from Russia, from Japan, from Singapore, guys on from India the other week. It's nuts. And you go through if I look at my YouTube data, I must have 150 countries listed.
That's crazy, eh?
Everything. Yeah.
When you
like
start
Brazil,
thinking it. Yep.
Costa Rica. It's nuts.
South Africa's been a big one, which has surprised me. I mean, very cool. Enjoyed chatting to the South African guys. Bit of friendly banter about rugby and things like that. But
it's not really friendly banter though, is it? Because you always beat them.
No, well, we don't with other world champions. No, we don't always beat them.
Revenge is coming though, I feel.
Yeah, we get to play them again this year. Be nice. Oh, Mr. Ferret's got to go. His new combine's arrived. Well, that's a delivery you want to go and enjoy, mate.
No, I was going to say that's a pretty good excuse for bailing out of a stream.
Yeah. Oh, come on, mate. It'll still be there in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Nice to see you.
Where are your priorities, man? It's actually just looking at the planting schedule.
What
we get a wiggle on over the next few days.
What we're going to be planting, you say? Or?
Yeah, I hadn't checked the season's menu for what our calendar for planting was.
Ah, we'll be right, won't we?
But it looks like there's pretty broad planting window, isn't it?
Yeah. Cotton, we're still not at 61 degrees, but we're in the green, so we'll be right. Yeah. Corn and soybeans are okay.
We'll risk it. Cranky's in the house.
Farmer to speak properly. Farmer Cowboy, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate that, my friend. Ryan wants me to crash into you, Farmsim Guy. I'm not sure if
does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
He does.
Go on.
No, I'm not going to entertain that sort of
that hooliganism
behaviour. We're serious farmers here.
Deadly
Take
serious.
pride and value in our equipment.
Corinna wants to check the season's calendar for sugar cane. Got sugar cane on. We've got sugar beet.
Sugar
Also,
cane's
you'd rather
in.
sugar cane. Oh, sugar cane is 30 degrees. It's never ever going to be. I don't have a planting window at all for sugar cane. Not warm enough.
Is that right?
An empty bar.
86 degrees. Oh, you must be in Celsius. 86 Fahrenheit.
No, I'm on Celsius. Yeah, I meant to change that actually. In fact, I'll do that now. Somebody moaned at me the other day for being too European on an American map, which I actually agree with.
That's what we were talking about the other day, I think, in Discord, or might have been in a chat somewhere. One of the features for FS22 would be nice if you could change that per game save rather than globally.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? Right, why can't I see it now? Miles, acres.
Tim Maslin, welcome buddy, you're back. Had to go grab dinner. Am I drinking yet? I'm having a coffee. Does that count? It was a little bit later than 9:30. I might have a beer with you. 9:30 is just a little bit too early.
You want to come to Scotland, mate? We have 24-hour pubs. We have pubs that are open in Scotland for when the night shift workers finish.
Is that right?
So then just go straight to the pub at 6 a.m.
Wow.
Hey, Farmer Cowboy. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in.
So Scott George was saying that this area of Texas, one of the biggest growers of cucumbers for pickle is in this area.
Is that right?
Yeah. Not far from where this map is set.
Williamson Digital Farm. I am Edinburgh based, mate. I'm sure we're very close. Because nobody else lives anywhere other than the Central Belt, do they?
Dirty South NZ, never too early if you got the day off. Well, I agree, that's true. Tim has said he's heading to Dublin and would be interested to know if they have 24-hour openings there.
I think the Irish are worse than the Scots.
Oh, he's going to be in trouble then.
Forward Ag wants us to send our logos to him. Sure we can arrange that?
Yep, can be done.
Oh, Dundee! Williamson Digital Farm. So everybody who doesn't know, Williamson Digital Farm is... He's the owner of the Farm Sim 19 Reddit group. And there's... How many people are in it? Williamson? It's a good, like, 20, 30,000. Might even be more than that. I'm not going to put lime in this. That is not what I want to do. So go check out the Reddit Farm Sim group. It's actually good. Some good banter on it.
Oh, nice. I will have to. I think I got scared off Reddit because I did what you did and without realising posted my video and got told off. It slapped on the wrist. And now I just read. The mistakes you make and learn from when you're a fledgling YouTuber.
Yeah. You're a newbie to it all.
I think that's how we first connected, was through the Giants forums.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. We both had a thread going there where we were posting all our content.
I have a confession. There you go, 57.5 members, 1,000 members at the moment. That's amazing.
Wow, nice. Carry on, I want to hear this confession.
I looked on the forum and I didn't realise that the community corner was for stuff like that. So, and I saw you were regularly posting each episode of would have been Hulmacra at the time.
My champ probably, or Purbeck Valley.
Oh yes. But anyway, you were posting regularly, and every time you posted a new video, it bumped you back to the top of the...
Yeah, top of the list.
And I was like, oh, this guy's smart. I like his style. I can do that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So I totally copied you.
Funny. Nice.
And I have to say, for a while, it was my biggest source of traffic.
Was it?
Yeah. Just like very early doors with Purbeck Valley when I was getting...
Yeah, cool. Yeah, funny, I look back on some of the things I did when I was starting out with, you know, I'd post on half a dozen different Discord servers and all sorts.
Yeah, just get the name out there.
Mm.
Michael Warford says, have you guys tried 82 Studio semi-trucks? I have, Michael, yeah. I like them, great models. I have a lot of issues with keybind clashes. That's my only problem with them.
I've found that too.
Sometimes if you've got a trailer with a I don't know, a ramp that needs to go down and stuff, it'll clash with the door opening or the windows going down or something. That's so I kind of tend to not use them that much for that reason. I'm going to take my chances with this pesky lime spreader again.
It would be cool if you could have live perhaps with the shared chat, live streams with a shared chat. It'd be cool to them.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Quantum, thank you very much for that $15 Australian super chat. Happy birthday, Argsy. Thanks for being a top bloke and a great asset to the Farmsim community. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for
Sounds
being...
Like you spelled FSG wrong.
Thanks for that, and appreciate you being a big part of the community too. Always seeing you chatting and commenting on things. So without people like yourself and a number of the others who are here in chat, the communities would not be what they are. So thank you. Ryan said when I hit 24,000 subs, I'll need to do a 24-hour stream. Maybe.
Funnily, Donna's just said the same in here to me.
Well, that's Ryan.
When I hit 24,000 subs, I should stream for 24 hours.
That's Ryan. There you go. Pro tip. Donna Orange.
Right,
Donna Orange is Ryan.
Account,
yeah. Yep.
I will not be doing that. Maybe at 100k. There goes another telegraph pole. Well, it's a big field.
That's a bit bigger. It is. Too bad.
Literally can't get out. I'm penned in by cedars and planters and...
You know you could fold your booms, eh?
It takes too long.
So does driving around everything to get somewhere on. It's the truck.
No, it's the truck. Because I'm reading the chat. I'm stuck
there. Oh my goodness.
Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Fold the booms. After all that.
Go now quick and then unfold them before they fold fully.
Oof. Just got it over the top of the truck.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go... Well, you do that. I might go and put some fertilizer on field 3.
Sounds good.
To run this nice Patriot.
Yeah, you enjoy that.
I will.
I'll just drive this hunk of junk for a bit.
Well, seeing you took such...
Farmer Hamish has laid down the gauntlet, actually, Args. If I'm doing potatoes on field 9 for 100,000 views, you've got to do sugarcane on Western Australia.
Wow. Sugarcane on Western Australia, I could not think of anything. I'd much rather do. Honestly, potato, your field on Flint Hills, the whole of Flint Hills could just about fit in the biggest field on Western Australia.
I think you're right, yeah.
I'm halfway through harvesting one of the biggest fields on Western Australia at the moment. My next video is going to have in it.
Have you got a timer running?
On what? How long it's taking?
How long it takes you to combine the field?
I haven't actually.
You'd have to do it in a oneer, wouldn't you? And then you'd get it off course play, but...
Yeah. It was going to take, for 3 combines, it was going to take 7.5 hours. But I'm running 6 on a 3 combine course. And I've split it twice, though. It's the only downside with using auto drive for unload is it won't unload on the move.
Yeah.
So you lose a lot of time with that. I'll tell you what, I'm pleased with.
Which is funny because it does unload on the fly with silage.
Yeah. I did read someone say it might have actually changed that, but we'll have to have a look.
Forward Ags just hit 100 subs. So everybody who's watching, you need to go over and support Forward Ag's YouTube channel because he is doing some absolutely brilliant stuff with the mods. And I think the more people that follow him, the more he's likely to want to share stuff.
100%. I just saw that Arctic our money is getting critical. They had a liquid fertilizer.
Eek.
Burnt through quite a bit.
Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Do like variable spray rate. Just means you don't have to turn it off every time you drive over a bit you've done already.
Yeah, it's good, eh? Right. Oh, boom out of the ground.
We're really close to the fence actually in this field. It's going to be interesting at harvest time. Yeah, post your channel link forward. So now you're a mod, you can post your channel in the chat and you might get a few more subs.
Likewise in mine, mate. We're going to be cash poor but asset rich, Brian. Like a lot of farmers probably are.
Yeah. Take care, Jonathan. Thanks for dropping by, mate.
Where did we get this Patriot from? This Patriot's available on a lot of mod sites. Not sure whether this is a mod network one or not.
It's a good mod, actually.
It is, yeah.
Pretty good. It's yeah, it's everything this Titan isn't. The actual model for this Titan is really nice. The yeah, its functionality is a little bit off.
It did. Do a stream where we give you dares. I'd be open to doing a stream where there's some challenges. I've thought about actually doing a series where each episode's a viewer or subscriber challenge. But I'm not quite sure how that would work.
How do you keep that sensible?
Well, yeah, you'd have to have multiple options.
Please
and then...
jump 50 combines in a in Bigfoot, please. Alex.
Yeah, okay.
Raymond, how are you doing, sir? Section control, Williams Digital Farm is suggesting that is a good point. It's one I've always looked at and gone, I should get that. I wish it was compatible with the Sim dashboard, but it's mouse clicks to turn it on and off, I think. I don't think there's a keybind for it. Oh, stop.
But mouse click's still a keybind, isn't it?
I may have limed our planted field a little bit.
Did it apply line to it? I didn't think it would have.
It did, yeah. Weirdly.
Community-backed live
Didn't show up.
You get these in-cab in this. It's pretty well detailed inside this Patriot too. Ignore the...
yeah, I think it's a really nice mod actually.
The air conditioning is a little bit patchy, but a lot of these controls will look pretty neat. There you go. Transport X number of bales from A to B in a set time with certain equipment. Yeah, those kind of things would be pretty cool. There's been a few suggestions actually. Was in a stream with the Kadirk stream or MRG's the other day, and someone suggested that you and me, MRG and Kadirk do like a 10 episode series where it's competitive. We're all on the same map but playing independently and see who can make the most money in a set in a set amount of hours. So say each episode was 2 hours recording time or something like that, or no fast forwarding time or something. I don't know.
I like the idea of that. James McMahon's asking in the chat, Args, what did we make of today's blog post? Personally, I think it's the sort of difference that I think when the first teaser and everything came out, everybody's like, oh, it's just going to be FS19 with slightly better graphics. But now they're starting to release some really quite interesting stuff, like proper upgrades and enhancements to the game that I think are going to probably help console players more than us, because obviously we've got global companies and we're used to productions, but it's going to be, I think, a slicker end result, which is nice. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's nice to see them obviously pushing the game a little bit further as well, adding these features in. I guess, things like Shab has had his production facilities and added those in console using the animals, the animal pen part to do that. So I guess it showed Giants, and how much a modder having done that says to Giants, look, you can do it, here's the way you can do it, and that they take that and integrate it, or whether it was something they were working on before he did that. Much like Seasons and that, but it's certainly, particularly for console players, and I started playing on console, so I know the grind. To be able to have that extra functionality will certainly be a big plus for them.
Yeah, definitely. And then some of the screenshots, some of the tractor models look nice. Just like kind of clearly the upped quality of detail in them looks gives you an idea. I mean, I think that like the models at the moment are pretty good, but they're going to obviously be up another level again. Higher poly counts for console as well, the new consoles and things like that. That'll be great. And the collector's edition, I do quite like the collector's edition idea.
That was pretty cool. I like that.
So basically you get a USB beacon which starts flashing when you power up the game, which is quite clever.
You'll find content creators who actually use their beacons now.
Yeah.
Have it sitting in your camera behind you, so your beacon flashing.
Eli, where do I get my mods? Basically, all the main mod sites, Eli, or the mod hub. Very rarely don't find what I need off Mod Network, places like that. Yes, mods. But the good old mod hub, there's some very good mods hiding away at the back of the mod hub that people don't necessarily find because they're not on the first couple of pages.
My chat's
there's
just
Forward Ag's channel actually. Mark Thor's just posted it in my chat, so go and check them out. Give them a thumbs up. Give them a sub.
Yep. Yeah, Scorpion's got it in mine as well. So make sure you go and check out the work they're doing. We're just chatting over here about GPS for console being great, and someone mentioning running out of keybinds on controllers. One thing I've noticed on some games is how the touchpad is used, so you can activate a screen and use the trackpad almost, or the touchpad as a trackpad, almost like a mouse.
Nice.
So there's an option there for it.
Nice.
So, and Tim, thank you very much for that $10 super chat. Have a few beers on me for your birthday. Don't forget to admire your mum for a few days.
Williamson Digital's put a good, interesting comment in here now, actually, about if the beacon's interacting when the game fires up. He's wondering if there's actually some sort of API that they're going to release with the game, which will help for things like Sim Dashboard in terms of additional functionality.
That is a good point.
Quite interesting.
Very good point. Tim did say in my chat as well, remember to admire your mum for the few moments she did most of the work that day. Do you know what as well, Tim? And I 100% agree with that. It's my parents' wedding anniversary today. Like, I was their second wedding anniversary present.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So
easy way to remember it,
it
though,
is.
I suppose.
Yeah, it is.
I couldn't tell you my mum and dad's wedding anniversary.
Right, how's that lime going down there?
It's going all right.
How's your?
All right. It's a bigger field, though.
Yeah. How's the lime
I've
in
already
the truck?
refilled once. I don't know, actually. I just refilled it and didn't bother checking.
Okay, I'll come down and check. I used 8% of the fertilizer I put in this thing. It's going to be problematic when we want to put some herbicide on. We might need to get a liquid storage silo to empty out into.
Yeah. Ford Ag says his videos are nowhere near FSG, Argsy or Kadurks, that's for sure. Yeah, but your modding skills far outweigh ours. So we'll call it even.
I just popped spotted Legacy Ag who subscribed. I think that's one of MRG or Kadurk's moderators or something. I can't remember what you do, but welcome. Oh, there he goes. He's just written happy birthday from everyone in MRG's channel. Well, thank you very much, mate. There we go. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining. We were talking full Kadurk yesterday in his chat, actually, FSG, after your comment. He
coined that phrase.
You did. No, because he was running a steering wheel in his stream, and he was talking about doing a stream fully in cab views. So I said to him, we're going to have to redefine what the full Kadurk is. I appreciate that.
Take care, Hamish. All the best, mate. Iris Pack says, are we excited for FS22? Absolutely. It's not far away now, is it? What do you think? You know, we're only a couple of weeks away from July. You know, and then it's August, September, and then, you know, you're into Q4 of the year.
Absolutely. Which scares me because, well, it scares me it's not long till Christmas when you start talking that way.
I know.
But, you know, well, we are into June. It's almost, well, for you guys it'll be the longest day of the year in a week or so, and we're heading closer to the shortest day of the year.
Yep.
Raymond, happy birthday for Monday, buddy. Turned 50. Well, that is a milestone to celebrate. Congratulations. We certainly do get 1 year older each year. And thank you, Rob, for that. Happy birthday. Thank you. Alright, you've got 31 tons in here, so I'll let you fill up once more and then I'll go get some more lime.
Do you know what my capacity is in here, actually? It's about 50.
Power pole. Power pole. Oh. Tractor.
Just gotta get past the, I've just got to get past the... And reverse. Be terrible manoeuvring a plane around an airport, wouldn't it? Oh, Forward Ag's taking on mod duties for me now.
Have they?
He's banning the... I've got a casino trying to spam me. And Forward Ag's blocking. Ali, no, I can't close the wings because it won't let me refill it then. I could have closed them and then opened them.
Alright, that seemed decent.
That'll do. Thanks, Hogs.
Arctic, thanks for hanging out today, buddy. Appreciate that. Nice to see you, and I will make sure I can go and see if I can find some Icelandic beer somewhere. Might be a bit of a challenge, but either way, I will enjoy one with your compliments. So thanks, mate. Nice to see you.
Carreno, do I have any images of my desk setup? I do on my Facebook page, Carreno. I think I posted one a few weeks ago of my... I was basically trying to get a freebie from GT Omega. I was going to see if I could get another seat, but they said thanks for the post, but they didn't offer me any freebies. But you've got to give it a try, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to chance your arm.
So, after having Donald Duck subscribe a little bit earlier, Daisy Duck just joined the channel.
They're going to give Ali the pretty gator a run for the money.
They are. I just need Mickey and Minnie and we'll have the gang here.
Dwight saying burn the chair. Dwight, I built up the rig just before the stream. I'll have to put a photo in later. I'm actually beginning to think that I could do farm sim in the rig as well. Pretty comfortable.
You'll have to get some Scorpion mods to do that though, to go a bit faster, wouldn't you?
Yeah, get some seat belts and mod everything to do 60 miles an hour.
So you're about halfway across that field, so you're not going to need a full auger, are you?
No, I could probably cover this off in probably another 2 loads.
We're gonna try something here. I'm eyeing up the fence at the edge of the field, and I'm going to back the auger across that.
Yeah, I wonder if I can get it over the fence, over the gate. Good idea. Carreno says he's an idea for the wall behind me. Have my community send in fan-made art and display your favourite. That's a genius idea, Carreno. I like that.
I've actually got a photo of myself on the way, Carino, so that's going to take pride of place.
That's everybody else's fun ruined then.
Well, actually, if I did that, you'd probably just put that up as your camera instead.
Yeah, true. Either that or stick it on the dartboard.
Well, one or the other. Actually, that'd be a nice little mod, wouldn't it? A placeable dartboard you could put in a workshop with someone's face on it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
your favourite content creator.
That's the mod no one needs, but everyone would love.
Williamson Digital Farm, thanks for dropping by again, mate. Much appreciated. And everybody who hasn't, go and drop onto the Reddit, Farming Sim 19 Reddit, and say hello at some point. But don't post any content because he shouts at you.
All right, we're
Don't post any of your own content. You can post other people's, I think.
$1,500 left, and I've only half filled the truck. Matthew Baldwin asked if I've ever been robbed. Not that I'm aware of. How long may it continue?
I think you just have been, Args. 9 grand for seed? What?
Yeah, well, that's true. Good point. Alright, well, I've pushed the auger through the fence, but we're hanging out here, so it'll be interesting to see if you can
let's see
fill
what
up from it.
I am out right now, so... Did you bring up a couple of branches down when you opened up that auger, did you?
No, I got them through the gap. Got it through the gap, it was fine.
Oh yeah, it's like threading the needle.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before, Mark, the Collector's Edition. Looks interesting.
Oh, it's going to do that thing again, isn't it?
Do you know what? I reckon... Oh, there you got it. Right.
No, come on. There it is.
Yeah. No. Go hop in the... Oh, no. I was going to say, you go hop in the truck, because I reckon when I was doing it, it was something to do with me being in the truck.
Oh, you think it's linked?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so random, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then last time I just reversed up to it and it unloaded first time.
First time.
I'm hoping the fact that Mark Thor's quiet is he's pulling this
yeah.
mod.
He didn't know we were talking about EVS 22.
As we speak.
There you go.
There you go. There's just clearly just a tiny hit point for it.
Alright. You've done all the liming. I'll finish this off if you like.
Right, I'll go and jump in a planter.
Go get the planters going. Get some soybeans planted in here.
I was going to say, what are we doing here? The soybeans?
Yep. Tim reckon you'd spend all day playing darts in the shop if someone had something like that.
Oh yeah, totally. I remember in my old agency we had a pool table and we had to take it out after about 3 months. Because literally everybody played it all day and the class is thinking time.
Have you been running this at 9 miles per hour the whole time? Or do you not use cruise control?
No, I had my foot on the pedal.
Oh.
I was running at 9 when we were doing the tandem before.
Yeah. Managed to not turn the GPS on. I thought I would have kept your track. I have.
Raymond's suggesting the pipe could be too low. I'm not sure if we can lift that pipe higher, can we?
Not sure actually. Mark's just throwing the Titan in a game for testing.
See that? I knew he couldn't help himself. It must be the same with you. Every time like something goes wrong in one of my streams, by the end of the stream there's an email sitting there.
Yeah.
I had a look at that for you and I've sorted it.
I sometimes wonder if the only time he gets to play the game is when he's testing things. Arctic, sorry you're back. I'm not at all sorry you're back. I'm pleased to have you back.
Do we all have TJ's tender FSG? Who's TJ? I don't think we do. Do you have TJ's tender? Marks?
Not that I'm aware of.
Doesn't ring a bell to me, yeah.
I knew if I'd said something it had happened. Mickey Mouse has subscribed. Well, welcome along, Mickey Mouse.
Are we going to get the full... We're going to go to the full Disney crew?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if Walt Disney subscribed, I know it's a fraud because he's not with us anymore.
He's long gone.
Cool.
Stuff is piling up.
I just love that one of you has taken the time to go out there and create these YouTube channels just to be able to subscribe. That's cool.
Gotta hope they're watching on all.
Yeah, oh no, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, we'll get some more freebies from Forward Ag. Liquid tank and Meridian Auger.
Nice.
Very nice.
Just the one I liked that I saw recently, which Dirk was using, is perma-modding's edit of the Umberfirth little seed tender.
Okay.
You can fill it through the top rather than having to use the auger on the side.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. It's not putting it's not sorting out the nitrogen in this field.
Soybeans won't need it.
No.
The soybeans for precision farming, the opposite, they leave nitrogen in the field when you harvest them.
So
clever. Legacy's saying he's got 5 more channels and he can go down that route if we like. What do you think my first 3 or 4 subs were?
Yeah, the family.
You didn't. I feel bad having taken over from finishing this lime because you were so close to getting it done. But I get the last little bit of the glory finishing it off. And having...
There was no sense of achievement, trust me, Alex, I'm fine. I'm over it already.
You're over it? You've forgotten about it. It means I have to wash the spreader though. I mean, you know, are you okay with that?
I'll live with it.
I'll live with it.
I'll live with it.
Tim, thanks for hanging out, mate. Nice to have you here. Thank you very much for your super chat. I will look forward to enjoying a beer. Good luck with your work. Keep busy, and we'll catch you again soon, mate. I'm trying to stop, honest.
Nope. It's quite sensitive, this in reverse. Quite twitchy.
Oh, nice.
Lose it quite
Thanks.
quick.
Thanks, Ford Egg. You're going to have everyone in chat downloading that now. Alright. Look at this.
I'm going to have to buy the road network. It's starting to annoy me every time I drop my thing. It says you don't have access to this land.
Does it cost less than $1,500?
Probably not. Did you know you can turn off the boom collision on the Titan? I did know that, Mark, but that would be cheating, wouldn't it?
Can you turn?
That's
can
the
you?
least of the Titan's worries.
I was going to say, can you turn on the brakes on the Titan?
We need the boom collision on to hit something to slow us down.
It's like a parachute.
Tim Maslin, take care, mate. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate it. I'll see you soon.
Arctic suggested we sell the Titan to recover some money and replace it with something else in the future. Probably not a bad idea, actually.
4940 maybe. Thanks for the share forward. Much appreciated.
Yeah, hurry over this way. Go a bit faster.
I've got collisions on the signs on the road as well.
Yeah, I found that out the first day.
The hard way.
The hard way, yeah. Matt, you are catching the stream during Smoko. Oh, thanks for stopping in, mate. Hope you are enjoying it. Try and extend Smoko just a little bit longer. Alright, soybean.
Matt must be a tradie then.
What, saying Smoko?
Yeah.
Good chance. Very good chance. And there we go, we completed the team, and Minnie Mouse is now here too.
Hey. Brent Klopper, how you doing? Nice to see you. Great stream, he says. Thank you, Brent. Very kind of you.
Did you keep the same GPS course?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it lined up really nicely on that other side.
Wait.
Right, Ford Ag is actually going now.
Alright.
Thanks for dropping by, mate.
Nice to see you guys. Enjoy the rest of your, what is it for you? Rest of your afternoon. Soybeans, make sure I've got the right crop selected. And let's get going.
You on the other side of the field. I heard that fire up. That whir.
Did you?
Kick in. Oh, brilliant. Forward ag. Drop me some coffee funds. Much appreciated, forward.
Nice work.
I'm going to have to send you a mug, aren't I, to drink your coffee in as a thank you. Like Argsy said before, the last thing you need to do is donate with everything you've given us.
Matt is a labourer in a glasshouse.
Yay. Nice.
And Forward Ag is up to 112 subs now, so pleased to see. Some of you have jumped over and given them the sub. If you haven't already, make sure you do. Yeah.
Did you get a lag then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auto save, yeah, it is.
It's a fast save though, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I have to say, the server's been absolutely brilliant tonight. That's the only time it's frozen for me.
Yeah, no, it has been good. Arctic said, you're getting coffee funds, I'm getting beer funds.
Yeah, wrong end of the day.
Yeah.
I should be having the beers.
You should be having the beers.
I've got a hellish day at work tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep a clear head.
Keep a clear head. So we've got this field to plant with soybeans and field 2 to put some corn in. That'll probably take us through to
I think we'll be done by then.
be done, yeah.
45 minutes left.
Should get it done, I think.
Ish. Oh, I made a mess of this corner. Landon Crockett says, say yeet. Yeet.
Did you do the dab with it? Our boys.
No.
They go yeet and dab at the same time.
Yeet. It's a laser beam-ism. That even I know who laser beam is. Mr. Plays games all day. Just subscribed. Glad to hear it. Is there anything else we want to do? Nope. I have to say, getting really busy at work at the moment, the jealousy I have for Kadurk is off the charts.
It's the dream, isn't it?
It is.
The dream.
Absolutely is.
Oh, I'm just pleased I'm able to fit this in around other commitments. But it's a bit tricky, but we make it work.
Therapy though, isn't it? It's such a chilled out game to play. It's actually quite cathartic to spend a bit of time.
Absolutely.
It's not like you end up at the end of it more stressed than you started.
See,
this is why I don't do shooters anymore.
I was just going to say, and you want to start doing iRacing?
Yeah, I know. Hordy, how long are we thinking of making this series? Honestly, Hordy, we don't know yet, do we, Arx? I think it's just a case of...
Just see how it goes.
We have got a couple of commitments. If we take out all the loans to buy the animals, we've got to pay those back. And we'll maybe do a couple of season cycles, see what we can do.
Yeah, I think at least twice through the seasons would be good. But we've got to be sort of be mindful too, you know, talking earlier about how soon FS22 is coming out, and see whether that's something we jump straight into or what we do.
I'm going to skip 2 rows here, so we don't clash.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, I'm interested. You know, in my head, I've thought, well, we're going to have what, maybe 2 or 3 months where you're not going to have many additional mods. But the novelty of the new game is still going to be there. But I wonder how quickly that will die off.
Yeah.
So then it's a case of, do you keep playing FS19 while you're waiting for some of the mods to turn up? Or...
Yeah, that's right. There's only so many Felsbrunn or Ravenport videos you could watch, wasn't there?
Yeah. But then again, maybe the modders get a head start. Maybe that, fundamentally they're not going to change the shift from Giant's engine 7 to 8, and the way they built mods isn't going to change as considerably from 22 to 19 as it did from 17 to 19. So it might be a lot easier to update mods.
Yeah, quite possibly. That is what I'm hoping, is that there's not a huge change in how those are done. Yeah,
because it's just upping poly counts and detail levels, really, isn't it? Be interested to see if they do any sound improvements and things like that as well.
They were talking about that in one of their podcasts about audio.
I would like to hear more variety in tractors and things like that.
Well, when you hear it, when you can hear how good that Steiger is.
Yeah. Mr. Play Games all day. When am I making new sim dashes again? What would you like to see, Mr. Play Games? Could certainly look at something.
What am I guessing, Mark? The Titan runs like a dream now. Just in time for us to finish using it.
Mark, I give you permission to ban the casino guy.
Where are you going?
Block him from the channel.
Turn around. We're on a collision course. The game of chicken.
I thought you were going to hop over to the next one. Right, I'll go to the next one.
Order the textures. Nice, Mark. Fix the brake.
Oh, did you? Brilliant.
Order the textures. Have you fixed the brake? Improved the trigger. Ryan was suggesting we make a chicken farm. Do you know what, Ryan? If Trailer Park Farms released their big chicken coop, 20,000...
50,000?
20,000? 20,000. Then that's certainly something I'd be interested in doing.
I'm going to wait for you for a bit, so we're not... I'm not going to be heading towards you.
Cool.
Farmer Taz, how you doing?
Taz, I see you're... I haven't watched it yet, but you wrapped up the Yukon last night. Zach Bello, is this a released map? It is a released map. It's a 4x PC map. That is by the Great Lebowski and is available on a number of different websites. Trying to remember whether we got this one off Mod Network or fs19.net or something like that.
Yeah, I think Mod Network actually.
Version 2.1.0.2, is that right? Something like that.
Carl Nestle, how you doing? Good evening. Any of you guys who want to see some a new YouTuber that's just started out as well? Hordy has started up his channel in the last few weeks and is doing some nice content. So why don't you head over and say hello to him if you want to. He's got a nice style about him. Grant, you're assuming it's a custom ground texture. Correct. Argsy did a couple of updates to the textures, to some of the ground types. They're nice, aren't they? But they are freely available, Grant, on... I think you got them on Mod Network, didn't you, Args?
Custom Modding Facebook group was where I originally got them from.
Custom Modding Facebook group, yeah.
But there has been a updated version released on Mod Network, which I haven't installed yet. I've downloaded it, but I haven't installed it yet. Raymond, how did I fix the texture painting glitches on West Texas?
What am I doing? Let me skip a row, and then you can do the inside one.
Cool. So, to fix that, you have to open up the map XML and look at the paintable textures, and they have a line of code after them which references paintable grass number 1, I think it is. All you need to do is delete that, and then you can paint without the grass showing up.
It was as simple as that.
To
the point that you were like, how's
no one fixed it? Yeah, how's no one else fixed this? If I remember, I'll screenshot the section in the XML and put it in Discord.
We could probably put this this version of the map up in our Discords, actually, Args, couldn't we? Share it with the community.
Yeah, possibly could. In Hydrus, custom textures, fixed paintable landscaping.
Grant, as well, if you want to know how to make the changes to the textures, Args has done a video on it on his channel as well, which is very easy to follow, so worth checking out.
Thank you, Scorpion. Yeah, don't forget the / and then the angle bracket, whatever those are called. I don't even know the technical term for them. Don't forget to close your code, is what he's saying.
I just don't know how I've got away with this, that you're getting all the flack for the bad code.
It's because it was very forward-facing in public that I'd stuffed up, whereas your Seneca County one was a little bit of a private conversation between the two of us. Thank you for jumping over, Brent. You can always have both streams up and running at the same time, too, if you like. Aiden, thank you very much for the happy birthdays. Right, I'll be back in a second. I need to take a pit stop. This coffee has not been kind to me. I'll be back momentarily.
Autopilot. That's fair, Scorp. Yeah, I do. I'll take the Statham chat if you keep on giving Argsy grief for the coding. Coreno, you were trying to find those silos, both the refill ones and the dryer setup. So the dryer setup is the one from Flint Hills. I think that's a mod hub. If you're talking about the one just ahead, and the bins are available on Mod Network. And although they look good, the hitboxes on them are a little bit off, which annoys my OCD a little bit. But they do look a lot nicer than the other ones that have got, you know, the big names plastered on them. Ski, thank you for the subscription. I'm holding 2 streams down here. Got to entertain Argsy's crowd too. Am I going to have to jump in and rescue his tractor? I can't get in. Are you back? Oh no. We set it to stop at the end of the row. Well then, Args. He was thinking ahead.
Did you like that magic trick?
Very classy. I panicked. I jumped out my tractor to go in there.
I don't know what you were going to do because you wouldn't be able to hop into it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Have you ever used the headland mode on GPS?
I never turn it on actually, but yeah. I should.
I used to play on a multiplayer server last year, and the fields were huge. Farms of Madison County, and they'd ploughed a whole heap together.
Yeah.
I used to jump on, and I'd be running the combine on my laptop screen and be playing something else on my other screen on my PlayStation. And I'd just leave the headland on, so it got to the end of the headlands and it'd stop.
Nice. Aiden Sayers, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, has been playing Farm Sim only a couple of months, only just started to look into the files, but spent 12 years in the ag industry. There's a lot of you like that, Grant. There is a lot of farmers and ex-farmers who, I don't get it myself, but you work on a farm all day and then come inside and sit down and play virtual farming. I think it's awesome, but that shows real love for what you do, I suppose, doesn't it? Is that brown building usable? I'm thinking I'm going to remove it from my map. No, no, that's just decoration, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I had a look at that the other day, that barn.
Callum Mackey, how's it going? Nice to see you. Aiden's rocking both streams. Good to see Aiden. Nice. Well done.
Okay. John Lass said g'day to Args in FSG and happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. John Lass, nice to see you, mate.
Arctic thinks you need to go to hospital, that you got pinned by the early riser.
It's just a flesh wound. I'll walk it off. Overcooked my turn a bit. Have you watched a Grand Prix yet from the weekend?
I haven't actually. Seen the main highlights from it.
Touche, Matthew Strode. Touche, my friend.
I just read that.
You do video production for a job, then you come and make videos. He makes a very good point.
It is. Scorp, I'm just pleased I've got a detractor. How can I get a thumbs down on my birthday? Always one.
I must have a thumbs down by now. Even if it's the casino dudes.
How's your lead going?
58% left.
Okay.
Mr. Play Games All Day, how can you get the coverage map at the bottom inside the tractor monitor? That would be cool, and a mod make it do that for the John Deere screens. No is the quick answer, Mr. Play Games. It's the limitations of the game won't allow the sharing of the mini map anywhere else, which is a real shame, because actually I think that could be a really nice touch. I would love to have had that working on the Sim dashboard screens. But we were just talking earlier, actually, about the potential. If you've seen they announced the collector's edition of FS22 today, where they've got you get a beacon with it, and when the game starts up, you can activate the beacon. So we were just wondering if there's some sort of API they're going to be released, or some way of interacting with the game externally, which could be quite interesting. You'd like to think that Giants have seen and know what's happening with Sim Dashboard, and I do know the developer of Sim Dashboard was speaking to Giants, or he was getting in contact with them to try and see if he could speak to them. So I wonder if he's made progress with that.
I think you can see how they've learnt from other mods like Seasons and Global Company Productions, that they must be learning from what the community enjoy, what mods they're looking at to be able to add those in. It was actually interesting. There was one they talked about in their last podcast, was about Seasons and how Season 17 came out, but they were already so far through development for FS19 that they couldn't integrate it in.
It was too late,
it? It was too late in their development cycle. So that's why we're getting whatever the season cycles we're getting this time. It's actually interesting, because what have they called it? Seasonal. Is it seasonal cycles they've called it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And production cycles. There's a theme there on cycles coming through.
Interesting. wonder if that suggests there might be a kind of task-based or like a quest-based approach
yeah.
to it. Maybe there's a linear type gameplay option coming, or a career option or something like
Could
that.
be. Scott had to do some work, mate. At least you could make it back.
Yeah, Mark Thor saying it's easy to do. You're right, Mark. It's basically allowing more of the base game data to be shared externally, isn't it? So hopefully, like if they do introduce some sort of API or some way of choosing what, almost they release the whole base game data, because all it is coordinates, isn't it? It's all X and Y based stuff.
Yeah, and you can see that when you look in your mini map, and it's got all the coordinates. And
yeah,
easy dev, you can teleport to anywhere on the map if you know the coordinates.
Yeah,
I've actually, on my survival series, I've written down a set of coordinates and I'm taking a screenshot from a aerial view from pretty much the same coordinates, just to see if I can see how the farm progresses.
Nice.
Arctic, on a multiplayer server, do we have to have all the same mods? Yep, you have to be identical, which is often the biggest difficulty and where PV Tools shines. Because if a mod gets updated on Mod Hub and you download it, let's say these the Easy Rise planters got updated on Mod Hub, and you updated it in your game, but they weren't updated on the server, you wouldn't be able to play because the version of the mod would be different. So you can have, say, your PV Tools set up with one for the multiplayer, one for your single player, and you update the single player and not the multiplayer, then you won't be out of date.
There's a godsend for that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, I still don't use it, but...
Do you not?
No.
Are you still using your old-fashioned way?
Yep. I could probably quite easily change it, but... I must have employed
it. If you've got your folders set up, it is super easy. Yeah,
I've got the folders set up. I'll just have to point them to the point PV Tools to the different folders.
The biggest difference, the best bit of it for me is for things like map tours, and you want easy dev, and you want hide HUD, and you want, and you can have your favorites folder as well, separate to your, and it just copies those 25 mods into it. It's so good.
See, when I've done map tours, I've got a folder that's just got those few things in it, and then I just throw the map in that one and use that one as my mod folder. It's basically what I do is PV Tools, but I don't have the interface to change it like PV Tools.
Yeah. I don't know, with your dev skills, mate, you could.
I don't have any dev
a little
skills.
Program.
You ask my wife, my dev skills probably match my building skills and things. My handyman skills.
That's slightly worrying.
I have a reputation being a cut twice, measure once type guy.
Nice.
Scott's pouring himself a scotch. Will you enjoy that scotch for me, Scott? I'll have one later on when it's a little bit more of a reasonable time.
Linda Talons has become a farm worker.
I just glanced across at your stream and thought that's the most interesting profile picture I've seen.
That's the best profile picture I've seen in a long time. It also has the option to download the mods a server uses in a specified folder in PV Tools. It does. I thought it only did that for Pleasant Valley though, because it's their tool for their map. But I could be wrong.
T-Man Gaming, welcome, buddy. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hope you are doing well. I can't remember whether you had your doctor visit today or not, but hope things are well with you, mate. Oh, there you go. You just got home from the doctor not too long ago. And Dusan, I did see you say happy birthday to me earlier. Sorry I did not acknowledge that, but thank you very much for that. Any tutorials on the horizon? Not that I can think of at the moment. If there's something you'd like to see, let us know, and see what we can do about it.
Carreno game. Tried to start a fresh game on Flint Hills last night with seasons, no money fields, nothing to sell, no way to make any money.
There's no
contract's the only way to start a game like that. Pretty much, if you don't own a piece of land to start with, you are really pretty scuppered.
Yeah, there's no sawmill on Flint Hills, is there?
There isn't, no. So either that or you have to kind of tweak the game before you start to drop a sawmill in to help you out a little bit. That's a lot of contracts before you get anywhere close. And the price of the buildings, the price of the fields, oh my god.
The man got a shot in the eye. Oh, I hope that helps out, mate. I don't envy you at all with that. Alright, hey, we might have to take a loan out to get these seeded planters filled up before we go down and do that cornfield.
Yeah, I think we might, mate.
Ah, T-Man. Welcome to the team, buddy. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Appreciate that more than you can imagine, mate.
Do we need to unhydrous this cornfield?
No, you did that last time.
Is that the one I did last time?
It is indeed. It's the last field we have to plant. There we go, the rooster crowed for T-Man Gaming. Nice to have you here, buddy. I honestly thought I'd beat you back.
Did you?
Yeah. I thought my way would have been much quicker. Did you go through?
A shortcut through the wash shed.
Ah.
Alright, see if I can top up before it. Oops.
No, you're not going to get close. What does it do when you get to 0?
Not even close.
Does it stop? Put us into negatives.
90%. -2.
Right.
Right, you want to see the bank manager?
Yeah, I've just called him for 20k.
Cool.
The bank looks sad. But look at all this great equipment we've got around Quantum.
Oh, a liquidation company's dream right here.
Yeah, right.
Mason Penley. If you Google West Texas, you will find, well, put FS19 behind it, obviously. But if you Google that, it's available on a lot of the main mod sites. Should be able to pick it up pretty easily. I think we're on version 2.0.1.2. Something similar to that.
Yeah, something like that. That sounds about right.
Quantum tried putting a sawmill on Flint Hills, but the trees are the problem. Yeah, there's not many trees on Flint Hills either, is there?
Arctic, the Ford, this was my birthday present. FSG turned up at the start with this for me. So,
fire up the engine. The engine sounds awesome in it.
Can't hear it over the tractor. Listen to that though, that does sound good. I like that you got the orange on the side too. Impressed with that.
Yeah, I had to do that. Carreno, speaking of PV tools, he started using it, loves the concept, hates how you have to end up with numerous copies of mods on your drive. Yeah, that's the trade-off, I suppose, isn't it? But actually, other than maps, it's not a massive amount. I'll be honest, I run, I literally have a PCIe SSD on my motherboard that is literally where my mods sit and nothing else.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got a separate hard drive, which is it's not an SSD, but all my mods are on a drive on their own.
So it's pretty good. It helps the load times having it on the motherboard.
Alright, so I'm liking all that green and yellow we've got now. Just field 2 to do. Do you want to set a GPS up and save it?
Yeah, we'll do. I'm actually just wondering how off this is.
It'd be on the short.
Oh, it's horizontal, yeah.
Yeah. You could turn it 90.
I can, yeah.
We could sell the Titan. We get $200,000 for it.
And buy back Marks.
You can buy back Marks. If Marks edited it to be cheaper. I was not concentrating and missed the turn off.
It's not the first time you've done that, is it?
No, it's not. Won't be the last. Name of this road. Oh, too busy trying to read the sign.
Oh, this is pretty good actually. Yeah, I've flipped it 90. It's good.
What? If I just go in and turn my GPS 90 degrees, you reckon?
Just flip it 90 and it works. Yeah. And it's pretty accurate with the edge of the field as well, which is good.
How do I turn it 90?
Go into your save tab underneath your...
Look. Oh, there we go. 90 degrees. Corn, isn't it? Have you changed?
Gosh. Oh dear. Can you plant over it, or do you need to reset it?
It's direct drills. You should be able to plant over it, I think. I'll tell you, I'll plant this corner over your top of yours. See what happens.
Right, you can finish that row then, and I'll run to the top and jump to the next one.
Yeah, no, mine, I've planted over it, so I'll fix your mistakes for you.
Thanks. I did actually look. I was like, oh, and only 98%. This corn is not too bad. Actually, I'll run a headland.
Oh. Thanks, T-Man. If you, don't hang around if you're in too much pain, mate. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi, though. He did indeed, Arctic. We, I think we picked it up as soon as we could.
Which wasn't soon enough.
Wasn't soon enough. It was only because I just about started with it and I thought, oh, I better change crop.
I'm actually going to try and flip my 90 again and see if I can get a nice headland. Oh, I can as well. Brilliant.
It surprises me how many times a field is the exact width for an implement piece of equipment. It is
clever, isn't it?
Well, even though the equipment's varying sizes.
So interestingly, I flipped that 90 degrees then, and it was offset quite a lot. But then it reset itself to where the tractor was positioned.
Yeah, interesting.
So I wonder if when you flip it 90, it works out the position of the tractor and recenters itself.
Possibly.
Cranky with the £10 super chat for the weekly beer fund. You're a gentleman, sir. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Those 0.5% ones don't cost that much, do they? Aren't they cheaper?
Yeah, get like a Case of 48. I need the toilet a lot, but it takes me ages to get drunk and I need the toilet a lot. Alex Detman, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
I'll be fair to FSG Arctic. It is almost midnight for him.
Jacob Tyler spotted the corn issue
as well.
With the stream delay. We'd already picked it up.
You're already gone. Yeah. Good spotting though, Jacob. Well, there you go. Anyone who's looking for the map, Mark's just shared it in FSG's stream. Soybean vodka, is that such a thing?
I've heard of that before.
Can't say I have, but... Oh, wait, there we go, and he's put it in my chat too. Okay, perfect, thank you, Mark.
Oh, Scott's got a... Can you pronounce that, Scott? It's a brulade. It's an interesting spelling. Very nice whiskey, though.
Thank you, old cranky. I've got the coffee fund this time.
You got a coffee fund.
I've got
It's
the
too
coffee
early in
fund.
the day for a beer fund.
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that £10 super chat. Very kind of you. Thank you for your support. I've been talking too much,
Scott.
getting all hoarse.
Stephen Hurst says, happy birthday, Args.
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that, mate. So with all our crops planted, we're gonna have to think about what, mowing some grass next time.
I was gonna say, can we have a couple of days off?
Of course we can.
Or do we fire up Polycount's mower and have some...
Well, I think we do have those big M's, but I reckon we might have to replace them with the
Oh, I've got to chuck them, yeah.
W200s, and there might be a bit of a cash because I think the John Deere mowers are a little bit cheaper.
Probably a little bit more appropriate. Like you say, field sizes aren't so colossal that
Yeah,
you need something that big.
yeah. We'll see, because the only bonus with the big M's is that they swath, so if we're doing grass silage.
True. Although it doesn't put it's not a particularly wide cut on it, is it? So I'm just wondering if
what is it, about
maybe
9 meters?
we could get away with without a swath on it.
Yeah, 10
with
meters.
the W200s. Because it chucks it between the wheels, doesn't it, at the back? So
It does, yeah. But if you're picking it up,
got a wide pickup.
you'll be covering a lot of ground though. Well, I mean, we can windrow. We can get a windrower anyhow.
That's true. Well, we've got the big Swadro, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we'll get
Actually, we do have a windrower. That's right. I did put one in. For our hay. So, yeah. Absolutely no reason why we wouldn't get the W200. Do we have grass fields, Arctic? So we've got some land here between 12 and the cow feed mixer. Got some grass up here next to the horse stables, and around the back of field 3 there's some space we can mow. So we don't have any specific grass fields, but we've sort of got some space around about. So we'll I reckon it'll be enough. We only need to get enough silage for the first period because this corn we're going to chop into silage too. We'll get a decent amount off that.
Joe Panico with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Joe. $20 for you and Argsy, a belated birthday gift for you, TFSG, and today's birthday for Argsy. Seeing as you're not nearby each other to share a pint together, have one each on me. Right.
Nice.
I'll be sure to send you some. Sending $10 your way, Args.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Very kind of you, Joe. Thank you very much.
Generosity, appreciate that.
Forget how big the tanks are on this planter, actually. The corn's not going down at a crazy rate.
No, it's not too bad at all, is it? What happened to the grapes mod? Does it? I don't know if the grapes mod... That was only on a couple of maps that had grapes on them. Haven't heard of one that you can add it onto other maps. But keep an eye out for Italia when the pro version of that comes out with the extended map, and that's going to have grapes on it. That'll be cool.
I need to get back into Italy. It's been a while since I played on it. Quite a few people ask me if I've given up on it, but I haven't. I just
all the other things.
Every week goes by, and loads of maps have been out, mods recently, and you kind of have to turn them around pretty quickly, don't you? Well, Quantum suggested if there's a hitch on the back of that W200, you could almost run a windrower behind it, couldn't you?
Just about. We can sneak some courseplay or something in there too. I'm not against that. If it's going to make our job a little bit easier, we're not going to run everything.
Just an entire row of this field, Dogs. What are you playing at?
Yeah, I know. Someone didn't set the GPS up quite right, and ended up with a row of shame there. Benjamin, great vid, bro. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. And Doosan's got to run. Thanks. Have fun, guys. We will. It has been a lot of fun, actually. So we're running up time. Have you got time to finish this field, FSG, or?
Yeah. Why not? Let's
get the planting knocked out. So a little bit longer than we expected to, but
I kept bumping into things on Italia. I did. So there's narrow roads.
There's lots of things to bump into.
Spent too much time on American farms, big open American farms.
It'd be interesting when you say grapes come in FS22. I'm trying to think now, because I've said there'll be new crops, and they're ones that have been asked for. I'm trying to think what would be a good crop to tie in with the production cycles now.
Coffee.
Coffee? I don't think they'd do wine, because they wouldn't want to promote alcohol.
No, I think that one's out. Wonder if, like, peanuts and stuff. I see T-Man's been having fun with his peanut harvesting this week, so
you have to be very careful what you said then.
Nuts of some, there could be a few different sorts of nuts in there, or fruits as
well. Fruits is one I was thinking, citrus or something like that, and you could goose it or do things like that.
Tea.
Tea?
Another one. Very manual job picking tea, though, isn't it? It's not a lot of mechanical.
There's actually someone on the stream the other day talking about how mint was harvested as a crop. And you sort of think of mint leaves, but actually they were doing it for mint for like flavour and essence, and they were using basically a forage harvester. They'd mow it and then pick it up with a forage harvester, and then press it to get the oils and that out of it.
Oh, alright, that's interesting. Quantum's waiting for Lancey Boys American Life. Yeah, I think
a lot of people
probably expect to see that in the next week or so, I think.
I see it's still on the testing list this morning, so He said it probably won't pass testing, and I'll be surprised. Having seen it, there's a few textures that I think might not meet requirements. A few logos he's snuck in there. Hilly Farms, happy birthday mate, congrats to you and FSG for the great content recently too. Thank you very much, Hilly Farms.
Thanks, Hilly.
It's, we always have a lot of fun doing these things together, so when you're having fun doing something, it's quite easy to make the content, and especially when you guys are enjoying it too. Seems West Texas has been a bit of a hit so far. So.
Yep. This map has got a lot of very keen people for it, definitely. My original map tour on this, I think, has gone over 50,000 views now.
Nice.
Todd Western Transfer Freight, awesome map, but I had to nuke the pivots. Yeah, they do get in the way. Oh.
What do I save?
Save time.
Ominous Nebula, happy birthday. Thank you very much for that. Been great to see so many new names in chat too today. A lot of people I haven't noticed before.
How have your numbers been tonight?
Not too bad. Till about, I think it was about 60 or so at the top. I can't remember.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Alex. That's very kind of you to say. Glad you enjoy them. It'll take us long to get through this, actually. Although I am dreaming of the 30-row version of this planter.
Oh, be bliss, wouldn't it? Melvin Thiel, I'm in Australia and love your videos, keep it up. Thank you very much. And I have just noticed you've got the AG team logo there in a green name, and I have missed you becoming a channel member. So apologies for that. I wonder if you've done it during the week rather than during a live stream, but welcome to the team. Thank you very much for joining. If you've got a Discord, make sure you jump on there and hit me up and we'll get you into the members chat in there as well. But welcome and thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. And keep an eye out tomorrow. So we will be editing Western Australia very soon. I'll try and get some of it done on the rest of my day off. Be nice.
So Todd is saying they need a train trigger so you can skip them when changing vehicles. Well, Todd, have you used the park vehicle mod? You want to check that out?
You can show them because we've got it installed on this.
We've got it set up, haven't we?
Hmm.
So basically you tab into, we've removed the tabbing for all of the pivots. You basically can lock them. So you press, I think it's Control T. And then you won't be able to tab to them.
Yeah, if you press Control T now, the symbol comes up down in the speedo.
Oh yeah, actually. See, if you watch on the speedo in the bottom corner now, Todd, I press Control T. You see that little cross that's gone through? That basically means that I wouldn't tab to this tractor, and you can do that with the pivots as well. So it's a very handy little mod to have. Jason Rowe, have you not had the chance to play this map yet? It is great.
The one thing that does get me though is the owl and the ambient noises. You hear an owl hooting.
Yeah, the owl, yeah. Surely you could tweak the XML and drop a bleat in as well.
Why not?
Make you feel at home.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool getting some Kiwi native bird sounds or something and replacing the sounds.
flying through this.
Yeah, we're getting it done a bit faster than I thought. Looking on the map. Yeah. Apart from the stray olive green stripe down one side. Looking good. It was Arctic.
Jim J. Sutis, thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you very much.
Nice, welcome, Jim. Yeah, FSG put anhydrous on this in our last episode. Oh, a pigeon or a dove? That's a good point, John. I've always listened to it and thought it was a owl hooting, but it could be a pigeon or dove cooing. I would have thought we'd get into discussing bird watching.
Ah, Jason, okay, you're on console. Well, when that PC arrives, we know exactly what you're going to be downloading first. Look, it's putting more nitrogen on this field. Have you noticed that, Ogs?
Is it?
Startly going ever so slightly darker on the...
It is too. It's a
I
corner.
definitely had it on... automated application rate, so...
Yeah, I'm just looking now. So current's 160 kilos, and it's putting 20 kilos more on to get to the optimal value for corn, which must be 180. Yeah.
I wonder if that's because it's corn. Evening, Sam. How you doing? Corona Game. I love how you said upgrade. It is though. Come on, let's be honest. Let's not play the silly console versus PC. PC is better for farm sim than console. End of. You get so much more flexibility with it. I'm not saying that's the same for all games, but certainly for FS, it is, for me, a better experience on PC than console. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to say, is it? It's an absolutely, I mean, it's still a great game on console. You just get more freedom and flexibility to play it.
Agreed. And having being someone who has played it on console, I know exactly what you're talking about.
VI Planet, good evening. Nice to see you.
It still amazes me though when I watch some see some things on Facebook and different places what some of the console players do.
Oh yeah.
Of course, venerable Mr. DLP being one of the more famous console creators.
And I think he's switched to PC now for his editing, hasn't he? But for a long time he edited all his vids on PlayStation as well.
I hadn't caught up with that. Yeah, he right up until recently he was using Gear Factories.
Just outstanding.
I think, I'm just reading your chat, Jason said about the PC specs for FS22. I'm pretty sure they have released those on the website. When you go look at the game to buy it, and while it's got a placeholder there, I'm pretty sure it had the minimum spec for it. I was worried we weren't going to have enough speed to get through this field. We have to go back and fill up, but we're going to be fine.
We're flying, aren't we? Yeah. Let's tidy up this triangle in the corner, and then we've only got 2 more passes. That's Joe, take care. Yeah, we're not going to be many more minutes now. As soon as this field's finished, we're gonna knock it on the head, and Argsy can go and properly enjoy his birthday.
Out for brunch with Mrs. Argsy.
Very nice. I take it the kids have been turfed off to school, have they?
They're at school, yep.
Nice.
Yep, she's been quietly sitting here working and waiting. Dan Brubaker, thank you for the sub. Welcome along.
Chris Collinsworth, welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
Can the anhydrous tower...
I think Go on, sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Arctic asked if the anhydrous tank can be connected to the early riser. I don't think so, because it is a... because the planter would need to have anhydrous as a fill type. But I think those anhydrous tanks will take liquid fertilizer though, won't they?
Yes, you can put liquid fertilizer in them as well.
So you could use them with liquid fertilizer as a increased capacity.
Or you could just go and tweak the XML in the planter as well.
You could.
Chris Collinsworth, the mod with the dots is guidance steering. It's called. It's a GPS mod, and it's brilliant. Means I can let it do all the work, and I just need to put my foot on the pedal. There you go, Mark Thor's just put the requirements for FS22 in.
Thank you, Mark.
Even I don't know what those are yet. I'm guessing they're not particularly taxing.
Oh. What's happened to my screen?
Take it we don't need an SLI bridged RTX 3080 pair or anything like that.
No. That'd be a bit silly to make it anything really high, considering you can't get anything really high.
Yeah.
Like saying here you need this to play, but we're sorry you can't buy those. Which is part of the reason PlayStation 4 and that's going to be supported and Xbox for so much longer. Because it's so hard to get a PS5 still.
Yeah.
My internet's having a few complaints right at the second.
It is going to be interesting to see the difference in quality from PS4 to PS5, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Game. Obviously, I think the current game looks identical, doesn't it? But
it
runs a bit smoother.
Yeah, it looks a little bit sharper, but not hugely different. Load times are a lot quicker with being an SSD and things like that.
Craggy. Still a Radeon R7 360X or an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 750 Ti. So yeah, properly low. Is that base spec or is that recommended? $1070 for recommended if you can find one, yeah. Can go for about $2,000 at the moment. I've got an RTX 2060 under my desk, which I took out of this one. I upgraded to a 2080. Honestly, I don't want to because I think it's outrageous that they're charging 3 or 4 times retail price for them at the moment. But I would be interested to see if I put it on eBay what I could get for it. I reckon I could easily get my money that I paid for it back, and some.
Bit silly, eh? Improved multiplayer experience. In 22. It'll be interesting to see if they do make any changes to multiplayer.
They've got to remove the sync.
I
mean, when was the last time you logged into a multiplayer game that had a sync?
Yeah, I suppose.
Last little edge and we're done. That took 7 minutes from when we discussed it on the other side of the field.
Was that right? Super fast.
Okay, Reno, if you scroll up, we just put the specs for FS22 in the chat. Boom. That is a good day's work.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Play over, you gotta go over your soybeans.
Oh, I thought you'd done that.
No. No, I'm not fixing your mistakes. I just proved it was fixable.
All right, and then just left.
And just left it, abandoned it.
Let me just check on the map that I've.
Gone back far enough. I can't see because our symbols are in the way.
I think I'm alright.
I think you're okay. If not, we'll end up with one straight little bit of soybean.
That'll upset the combine, won't it?
Probably. I'll get it.
Is there a bit missed? Did I miss a bit?
Yeah.
Charles McKenzie says, "Happy birthday, Oaks."
Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. I haven't got right close to the edge, and that's going to cause even more issues. Alright. There we go, that should be enough.
Nicely done, mate. Nicely done.
Perfect.
That's 2 relatively smooth episodes in a row now. That doesn't bode well for the weekend, does it?
No, it doesn't. You get the grass growing, or we're going to have nothing to do.
What can go wrong with grass?
Yeah,
right?
what can go wrong with grass? Alright, our
Magnum's performed faultlessly.
They did, they were good. They look good on this planter too.
What? Those jewels, those wide jewels, row crop jewels are great.
Hmm.
Don't let senior FSG watch the replays. Yeah, you're right, Mark. I'll be getting I'll be taking extra seed out of my wages.
Thank you, Scorpion.
Soon.
Thank you very much, mate. I'll make a point of enjoying the rest of the day.
Scott George, as soon as we get the cattle in the pens, literally as soon as we've got grass. No, we need to get some straw as well, don't we?
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, we're a little bit away from the cows, but...
I mean, we could technically just make silage and feed them, but ideally we get some TMR to maximise that.
Yeah, maybe we could start with some silage to start with, couldn't we?
Yeah, but if we get some grass and hay made, then we've got what we need for the TMR. We're just missing the straw. We'll get the straw off that oats field. So we're not far away from being able to get some animals.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe not 2,400, but
half that. Trying to cut me off.
I was waiting to see whether you were actually going to go this way. Curious. We need to get a second power washer on the other side. His and hers,
yeah,
his and hers, as you would say. I don't know if I can blow $5,000 on it though.
I'll just justify it at the moment.
Look at this. I'm going to claim this as my birthday present from you. You can wash my equipment.
Yeah, I'll wash your I'll wash the tractor on your birthday. That's fun. Don't get used to it.
No, I won't. Do you have to have straw for TMR? No, you don't need straw. Arctic. Just silage and hay. Straw pads it out, so if you can throw it in there to make your more expensive materials like this silage and hay go a little bit further.
Stretch them a bit further. I love the fact that on these you put every extra that you could on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I do it every time I get these.
Yeah. I mean, we would have had a bit more money if I didn't do that. But.
A bit of dirt that won't leave.
Alright, you done that one?
Yeah, get rid of that one. John McKinney says, happy birthday, Arx.
Thank you very much, John. Your casino friends back as well. Mark.
Oh yeah, they can't stay away.
They are committed to spamming your stream.
Mark, come on, use the ban hammer. You know you want to. You've been desperate. Now's your chance.
Yeah, I needed all the bling bling and now we're broke. Rusty Money Gaming, welcome mate. Thank you for stopping in, saying hi, and for that birthday wishes.
Rusty.
Hope you're doing well, mate.
And Sean has just joined, asking, what has he missed?
The
missed
whole
a lot
thing.
Of planting, Sean. You missed a whole 3-hour stream.
3 hours 20 now. Time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. It really does. Right, let's get this tucked in the shed, and I will go and get tucked in my bed.
I'm at the barbecue, so I'm enjoying. We got meat patties, we got some burgers, and we got some sausages.
Going to abandon my tractor here and open a beer.
Okay, why not? Sort that out later.
There we go.
All right. Should we do our wrap up that people don't see the start of? You go first.
What's that?
Another great day on the farm there, FSG. Lots done.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It was,
really
actually.
enjoyed that.
A lot of fun. Thank you for letting me gate crash your stream. I know it's your normal time, so pleasure to be here and be involved. A lot of fun.
I think this might turn into a bit more of a regular thing if people are enjoying it.
Yeah, maybe just if we can sort it out. I know your what are they? Saturday night ones, aren't they? Which is my Sunday morning.
Night's starting to turn into more of a stream day than a video day. So yeah, maybe we.
So that's an option. That's an option.
Synchronize the time again.
Indeed. Yeah. All right.
For sure.
Well,
so,
thank you for that. I'm going to go back to push the talk and thank everyone else. But to Farmsim Guys chat and everyone in there, thank you all guys for joining and for all the birthday wishes. Really appreciate it. And I look forward to doing it again soon. Mate. Thank you.
Right. Take care,
and
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, take care. Thanks for you. Rest well.
And from me, guys, I'm going to say good night, and thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.
All right, thank you everyone. I've gone to push the talk, so I'll let some guy finish his speak. But from me, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very much for the very generous super chats and donations. The new members, the new subs, everyone. Can't say thank you enough. So wrap things up there. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we will catch you in the next one.